last we left off with the Toads, you guys had made your way to bravely defend the Cloaked Rangers outpost after doing so successfully with a couple of new allies from within the Cloaked Rangers and the commander and the Rat King, who later made their presence known for various reasons. You had some difficulties in the aftermath of the battle, including but not limited to Cloaked Rangers stuck in the basement behind piles of dead rats, and causing the Rat King to absolutely break down, burning the bodies of his kin in the middle of the plaza.
Oops.
Eventually, you all found your rest after a few conversations with the commander, as Menon played her final goodbye to you guys, at least for now. And it was done quite beautifully with a natural 20. And you awoke to the Rat King, remiss at her leaving, but the best the rat with him now. Also, Sam returned and kind of just slayed a giant fucking rat, but that's another story. Eventually, at the beginning of the day,
Is it though? I think that's the same story.
it is. Eventually, you guys were getting ready to head out when you saw two more flares go off in the sky nearby. And with a quick perception check, you were able to tell one was coming from Main Gate Village, the other from the Cloaked Rangers headquarters. You and the commander, you guys rode back to the headquarters, which was on the way to Main Gate Village, where the commander said he was going to stay there and see what's going on. He sent you to Main Gate Village, where quite the battle ensued.
I really enjoy your flare noises, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, I have actual flare noises in game, but
Oh,
I use
like
my-
yours better.
I use minor illusion to mimic the flare noises.
wait for it. Yeah, that's a flare.
Those are fireworks, motherfucker.
That's a flare.
Hmm.
Oh. So.
Why?
So
Make it not a flare.
okay, it's a firework. Approaching Main Gate Village, you saw buildings burning, rattlings chasing civilians and Cloaked Rangers and people of other factions all throughout the roads and the alleys. And you jumped into action right away. Some of you slaying many of the rattlings, some of you focusing on saving civilians. And you were mostly successful. However, there were still bodies of both rattlings and civilians strewn about the battlefield, including one or two combatants on your side. And we return to the aftermath of that battle, as you guys are taking a moment to look around, assess the damage, putting out the last of the fires, and taking stock of the situation around you. I'll bring you back there now.
Done drawing his backpack.
So, what are you guys doing?
Mr. Sam,
Yes.
have you ever thought about wearing a top hat?
Is Kristen at work tonight?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
She's getting her hair did.
Gotcha. It's like we missed someone in mic check. Percival's gonna hop down.
Yep.
Wait, okay, how tall is the wall?
The wall is quite a ways up.
Oh, well, I already said
but
it was happening.
given we're not in combat and there are buildings nearby, actually make an acrobatics check.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you plot out a little path with the roofs below where you can jump down 10 feet or less at a time. And you say, okay, I'll jump off that point in the wall, that roof, that balcony. I'll be good. Your first jump, you trip and smash into the roof of one of the buildings. But from here, you'll be able to jump down without taking any more damage. But that's going to be 6 points of falling damage.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the shit I came for.
So y'all hear a great thud as Percival gets down from the wall.
And you hear a very faint, I'm good.
And you hear a not so faint. Nice.
I'm going in this building.
Nice one.
Defeatedly raised.
Okay. As civilians, as people are entering their homes, some of the more low-life looking people who are helping defend start to get out of there, and the Cloaked Rangers are kind of assessing the situation and attending to their fallen brother. Zelfer walks into a random home.
Nice. Didn't expect anything less.
What do I see?
You walk in, and there is a father in the corner, just pressing his body against the wall, like keeping himself in between the door and 2 children behind him.
Fireball.
He fireball.
You guys see the building just explode.
I hate kids.
Well, reasonably, I could probably kill these guys and get away with it and go, oh, there was more rats in there. And you guys would be none the wiser.
Yeah, until Sam goes and checks it out.
True. I walk in, I look behind me. Do I see any of my friends coming nearby?
Do any of you follow him in as he walks into a random building?
I didn't even get down all the way. I'm still laying on the roof. I'm trying.
That's
to
true.
catch my
He's just kind of like, fuck my ankles.
Yeah,
And
no,
how
I got the
I go to
wind
help
knocked the
him.
fuck out of me.
Okay, so Sierra hears the thud and is coming to assist you, a person getting down. 6. Millerin is going to go over to the Cloaked Rangers and help them assess the situation. 6, what are you doing?
Just trying to help out where I can.
Okay, so we'll say for the time being you're helping civilians get into their homes, just putting out the last of any burning embers, and you're just generally trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
And Sam?
I guess I'll detain this fucking rat.
Oh, right. No, 6, you
Six
did.
just fucking left him.
6, that's right.
Oh, that's
we
right.
we
That's
both
right.
forgot. You were on top of a rat. I'm assuming you would not let that thing go.
That is correct. I would want to make sure that.
Honestly,
yeah.
so Sam will tell you to your face, if you let him go, I'm gonna stab it in the throat.
Well, that wasn't the plan.
God,
so,
I missed playing with
alrighty.
you, Jesse. Holy fuck.
Sam would go
The
and
chaotic
help
evil is
civilians.
just.
I asked for the Rat King.
Okay.
Just
We'll
come
get.
speak with him.
Okay, we'll get back to that in a
Enjoy
moment, as he has not
shout-out,
shown he has not shown himself yet. Okay, Zelfer, what are you doing? You don't see anybody behind you.
I'm gonna walk towards the father.
He kind of cowers into the back. You hear 2 kids cowering, and he says, "What do you want? What are you doing?"
All the rats are dead. That'll be 5 silver.
Make an intimidation check.
You motherfucker. Blake woke up this morning and went, how shitty can I be?
What is
Okay,
he
because
doing?
he's absolutely terrified. He he looks at you, says, what? Kids, stay here, okay. And he goes. You see him move over to a nearby table and start to rummage through, and after a moment, he finds
I hate you so fucking much.
7 silver. He says, "Here, just take it, please. It's all I have, please."
I grab it, I'll put it in my bag and go, well, you guys are all safe. I would recommend staying inside while we take care of the bodies. It was nice doing business, and I'm just gonna leave.
He goes wide-eyed and nods slowly and goes back to his kids, and you leave. So,
Christ.
6 says, all this is going on. Sam is going around being generally helpful to the civilians as much as he can. Sam, you watch Zelfer walk out of that building. Maybe slightly 7 silver heavier. 6, you were on top of this rat. What are you doing?
I request that the Rat King be brought so that he can
right.
interview
Fuck the
him.
rat.
Yes, and as Sam saw you doing that, he also called out for the Rat King, and eventually, you do hear as he runs up behind you. He was hiding in some corner or another, and he goes, yes, how can I help? Help, assist, yes.
I point him at the one that I kind of have by the arms, and I say, ask him,
Ask what?
how many of them there are. How many more?
Okay, he nods his head, and he chitters and squeaks at him, and the other
God,
ratling
that was
underneath you looks up at him and chitters and squeaks back, and the Rat King looks at you and says, many more, lots, army.
Lots and lots of rats and planes.
And the Rat King goes,
great.
wait, and he starts chittering again. There's some more rat speak spoken back and forth, and you hear Bess chiming in. That's a tinier squeak. You hear Bess on the Rat King's shoulder chiming in, and the Rat King kind of grows up wide-eyed after the squeaking stops, and he looks at you and says, not good, no, very bad.
What's not good?
Many. The new leader. He say new leader. Yeah. Also, he say no, do not kill.
Do not kill who?
Him.
Oh, well, all right.
No kill stab. No. Or punch. No punch. Or kick. Or headbutt. No. None.
Oh,
I have
fuck.
no plans on that.
Okay, good. And he squeaks back at the other rat, and the rat that's underneath you kind of... Actually, I'm going to have him roll a persuasion. Oh, good. The rat under that you're kind of holding down, you feel your muscles start to relax as a little bit as you're having to give less and less pressure to keep this rat down, and he's kind of pinned. You still got him pinned, but like he's not resisting at all
He's
anymore.
mad chilling right now.
Okay. I kind of
I would be too if I was under a
let him
buff
stand
monk.
up. I'll stand up with him. Just kind of keep his hands behind his back for a few, just so he can get up.
Okay, but you're kind of just grabbing his little hands and bounding them behind him.
Yes.
Sadie
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you stand him up, and he seems uncomfortable. He kind of looks around at the carnage. He squeaks at the Rat King a bit, and the Rat King squeaks back. At this point, Percy and Sosira, you guys you've gotten Percy down. His ankle's a little sore, but he'll be fine. What's everybody doing?
Sam just came to a realization, and he's gonna find a horse. He's gonna shout that he has to go back to the outpost. So there was another red flare.
No, there were two, I believe, yellow flares, I said. One at main gate and one at the Cloaked Rangers headquarters, where you did see
Yes.
triple guards on the wall, and the commander was there, and Ravina and everyone.
And he is super fucking worried right now.
Okay. And as you call out to your party that you need to get a horse and go check on them, you see Millerin over with the Cloaked Rangers pull out that strange rod again and poof, fired into the air, and there's a green flare, signaling safety here. And as you're gathering your horse, is anybody trying to join him?
I'll join him. I'll walk towards him and go, so I've got nothing better to do.
I mean, everybody's leaving. Sure.
Okay.
So Syria would stay with Miloran.
Yeah, Millerin, seeing you guys do this, says, actually, I think Sosira and we should get back to the commander. Could you guys please stay here and just make sure nothing else happens?
No, I'm kidding.
I promise. As soon as we get there, we'll send a green flare and tell you everything's all right if it is. If we still need you, we'll launch a yellow. How about that?
Okay.
You just please
Sounds like
stay
a
here.
deal,
And
yeah, to me.
she looks around at the car and is like, they need help. So Sira, let's take the horses and get back.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I'll start checking the houses for survivors.
Don't let him go alone. Oh my god.
Go into this house.
Make a
Nope,
deception
I don't
check.
let him go alone.
Make no.
I don't let him go alone.
Make a deception check, Zelfer.
I am looking for survivors.
Are you actually?
Yes,
okay,
but
but
I do
is-
have ulterior motive.
That's why I'm making you roll deception then with a 16. Sam, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight?
Mm-hmm.
Not that high.
It's insight.
That's
Your
not a
passive
number.
is 15. He just be. He's checking for survivors. He's just the look on his face. You have your suspicions because of your history with him, but he seems to just be genuinely concerned about finding, seeing who's all right. And
Jesus.
the Cloaked
As they're leaving,
Rangers
so Sirius says, "Ah, yes, what a nice guy."
and the Cloaked Rangers gather up their one friend who they did manage to resuscitate with a few lucky rolls, but he is very badly hurt, and they're going to leave with Millerin and Sosira. Thank you guys so much for coming in and helping them, and promising they'll let the commander know of your bravery, and you will be rewarded.
With more gold than I can get from these people? Probably not.
Okay, Zelfer, you enter the next house. Yep.
Who's in this one?
That one is currently empty.
I'm gonna look around. Do I see anything that piques my interest?
Make a perception check, investigation check. There doesn't appear to be anything particularly valuable in here, except a small statuette, like an eagle with its wings spread. It seems to be made of silver or some finer material. It might be worth something.
What size is it?
It's about the size of a baseball.
Whoa! I don't know how that ended up in my bag.
Hey, wouldn't that be like the perfect object for your basketball game?
It just happened. It fell into my bag, guys. I don't know.
Are you even in there with him?
No,
No
it's just
one is.
Zelfer. So while Zelfer is fucking pillaging, what's everyone else doing?
Can't believe
Trying to
it.
help survivors.
Okay, Sam, you're going around. People are thanking you. You're directing people back to their homes. The embers have been burned out. There are a few men and brave women who come out and offer to help just clean up and keep a watch, see what's going on. I assume you help direct them to start cleaning up as best you can.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, can you check
Gathering
this?
the dead. Yes, I will check Discord. I'm well aware. Oh, you're right. It would be even more so. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, okay.
It would be.
Percy, how about you?
For sure. I'm just following people around.
You're just who?
Well, I see Zelfer doing his thing.
You just see him going in and out of a couple houses.
Actually, I think I would talk to Millerin and Sociera since Sociera just came and helped me.
Okay, you had a
I
moment
would
for that.
talk to them
Yeah.
and be like,
Well,
hey, so do you guys want me to come with you?
Millerin would tell you, honestly, I would much rather have you here just in case something else happens. If the headquarters was in dire need, they'd launch another flare.
Okay, you right.
Thank you, though.
Then I will bow and take my leave.
And she says, "Thank you, though, Captain."
Oy, that's a weird title. You're welcome. Soldier?
It's Captain.
I did not know you're captain as well. I'm sorry. I accept
Yeah.
my hand. Captain Miller?
And she says, "Honestly, I was a little mad at first, but I see why he did it." And she shakes your hand.
I lean in really close and I go, I really love killing things. And I step back and smile, and then I walk over to 6.
You see her pull away just a little bit, and nod with a slight smile, and then they go on their way. Okay. 6, you and the Rat King.
Yeah. If there's
You
more
guys fucking-
questioning to be done, if anybody else has questions for the group, I'm not, a
You start.
military leader or anything. If
Yeah.
anyone has stuff,
Do you
please
want
ask.
to start calling for the group to come to you?
Yes.
Okay. Zelfer,
Yeah.
do you go?
What's do I have the thing in my pocket?
You have it.
What's it called?
Just for inventory's sake, you can do small silver eagle statuette.
Nice.
I'll leave and look at Mr. Six and go, there's no one in this house. We should check up on who's alive in the houses.
That's a good idea, Zelfer.
All right, you go that way, and he points. I'll draw an arrow where he's gesturing. Whoa!
Okay.
I'll go this way.
Here, I sent you on Discord the proper title for it.
I hate how we all have to play into Zelfer's thief dream. Because it would be meta to say no. It's like,
Yes.
okay, Zelfer, go pillage for free. None of us know any better.
Going into this house.
Well, no. Now you said that to Percival, yeah. Percival, what's your passive insight?
No, I think he said that to 6.
I said it to 6, so I'm gonna go that way, and I'll go this way.
And 6's passive insight is
Oh, 6
17.
agreed.
But 6, with your passive insight being better than his deception check, you know he's up to something. You don't know
Oh,
what, but he's got ulterior motives here.
All right. That's not a surprise, I guess.
6 is like, and?
Zelfer, it might be safer if we went together.
You're right. Okay, whatever.
I'm not mad. What? No, it's fine.
I'll go into this house, and then you follow behind me and keep guard. As I just walk into the house.
All right, I follow.
Okay. Zelfer, make an investigation check.
Is there anyone in this one?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
Okay. You do not see anyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Silence.
Not yo.
Oh.
We killed other ratlings. We're just trying to keep a body count. If you're alive, please meet in the middle of the town. If you're dead, yep.
Sorry.
Make a general charisma check.
If you're dead, it feels bad, man.
Gen charisma. Whack.
You hear. So when you enter, it's immediately like a dining room kitchen. This appears to be like a 2 or 3 room house. To your left, there's a hallway that leads to 2 other doors, and you hear one open just slightly, and you hear a very small voice call out, "Is it safe now?"
Bitch, that's what we just said.
Yes, come here.
And this
Nice.
this small girl, she couldn't be older than 7 or 8, in a little kind of ragged but well put together dress, walks up to you and says, "Where's Daddy?"
Oh, is your dad dead? Hopefully it wasn't me.
I don't know. Is he in this house?
No, he said he was gonna take care of business.
Mr. Six, bring her out and see if you can find her father. I'll look through the house and see if there's anyone here.
Are there any sketches or family? I guess not photos, but anything like that around?
Not that you can
Sort of-
see, no.
Alrighty.
These people aren't exactly wealthy.
Okay. Well, I will indeed escort her into the street and try to find a captain or somebody to
Yeah.
You've just
To help
given Blake exclusive rights to pilfer the entire house.
The
Yeah,
second
I
he
know.
rounds out where I can see him, is there anything I can just throw in my bag that looks like it'd be worth something?
There's actually a few silver and a few copper pieces on a table.
It's in my bag. How many?
3 silver, 3 copper. And Six walking out.
Consider your tax paid.
You would see now that Sam had been directing people. People were kind of gathering the bodies, taking count, and it looked like of the villagers here, there were 3 casualties. And so they're all kind of laid out where I'm pinging now. Six walking by, she looks over at the bodies and shudders a bit, but she says he's not there. Eventually,
Okay.
after a while, you would be able to find there's a man who is helping with all these efforts, who sees her and goes, "What are you doing outside? What? I told you to stay inside, dear."
I pick her up
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Your daughter was worried about your safety.
Fucking
Yes, me
throw her
too.
at him.
Check on you."
You see his tension drops a little bit, and he sighs. He says, "Come here, darling. Let's get you back inside." And he takes her from you and starts walking back toward the house. And as he's just getting to the house, Zelfer, you're just making your way out.
I stop him,
Mm.
and I'm gonna hand him 4 silver and go, "This is to help if you guys need anything from us."
He looks at
What a
it.
fucking.
Are you
Thanks,
sure that you're not playing a chaotic evil character?
He's playing a chaotic stupid is what he's doing. He takes it from you and looks kind of confused and says, "Thank you so much. Thank you. Baby, let's get inside." And he brings the girl in, and actually, as you're walking away, no, he doesn't notice. Okay, you got away.
What a fucking scumbag.
Wait, I gave him more than I took.
I
But
rolled
you
to see
still-
if he'd noticed that the silver
You gave
and
him 7 fucking copper.
No, I gave him 4 silver for the 3 silver, 1 copper I took.
3 silver, 3 copper.
3 silver, 3 I
You
gave
basically
him more
gave
than
him 7 copper.
I took. Still more than I took.
God, you're a scumbag.
All right, so everybody else back at the Rat King. What's going on?
I don't
I
know.
don't fucking know. Is everything like good now?
It appears that people are starting to calm down. The rats have been piled up. The dead have been are accounted for. Families are
Held
reunited.
accountable. How
Um,
dare you die?
the embers of the battle are dying down. So it's coming to a conclusion. There's still a general air of unrest, but it's
Are there do these 3 dead people have families that are like out and around?
there are a few people mourning, by the bodies. There's a woman and a couple of children, a couple men. There's a few people who definitely seem to have known these people.
I'd go over there.
And they're
Ooh, he's going over there.
crying and try to comfort each other as you walk over.
as I behead all of them. There's no place for crying in
Roll
my
to
city.
kill.
There's no crying in baseball.
What are you doing?
How many people are there?
5 total, other than the dead.
I'd hand all 5 of them 5 silver each, and then
Yeah.
offer my condolences.
The first 2 take it, and kind of just hardly even noticing, but seeming like they're preoccupied. They're just going with the motions of you handing them something. The third one is like, what? Why? What's this?
I offer my condolences, and I apologize that I wasn't able to save them.
You saved so many others. I can't take this.
But I didn't save them all.
They kind of bite their lip a little bit
Chaotic
and
good versus chaotic evil.
nod, and that's going to be 25 silver if you're giving them each 5. And you can remove that in gold if that's easier. 2 gold, 5 silver. Anyway. Okay. Does anyone have
Percival's
questions for
gonna
the rat or
sigh.
the rat king?
No.
Okay. Percival sighs.
Percival sighs and climbs back up the roofs onto the wall.
You're going to climb back to the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's gonna sit and wait for a flare.
Okay.
And then he's gonna try and jump off again, and he's gonna fail again.
Eventually.
I'll
Wait.
say we're not in combat. You've climbed up once and climbed down once. You can make your way up without too much
He
difficulty.
didn't even climb down.
That's true. You fell off once, climbed up, or teleported up. Actually, you didn't never climb.
Correct.
I'll just say for the sake of brevity
You
that
never climbed up or down.
you're an athletic individual. You'll find a way up eventually, and you're sitting up there waiting. However, as you get to the top, that's going to take you a minute here. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do?
Round up the
Whole
horses.
minute.
Okay, you round up the remaining horses. There would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys rode in with 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, right?
Well,
I
he
thi-
rode in on Friday. The Friday was
Shut
the
the
name of
fuck
the
up.
horse.
You rode in on 7, I believe, and between the Cloaked Rangers, Millerin, and Sosira, there's only 1 left.
Whack! They stole our fucking horses.
Yeah,
the
wait,
Cloaked
what?
They're the Cloaked Rangers' horses.
Yeah, but we could kill the cloak rangers, so.
There's 1 horse.
I hope that's the horse that I've had all this time.
Hey, you know what? Roll 1d7 and roll 20. Let's see. By pure chance, I have a number in my head. It is.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I said in my head there were 7 horses. If he rolls a 1 out of 7, that's his horse. That's your horse.
That's my horse.
Yeah, it's
We
your
went through
horse.
thick and thin.
Yeah, that's your horse. I was on that. Okay.
We've been on an
Well,
epic
now you know that
fucking
Jesse's
journey.
cheating. So
Yeah, now we know Jesse. He knew. He heard my thoughts.
He
Okay,
hacked
Sam,
the
you go.
D&D
You go.
client.
Grab your horse. If nobody else has anything, then
I'll sit on it and just
You're-
like clop it around.
okay. You're just kind of clomping around on the horse, surveying the area.
I'm just gonna sit on it. Clobber
6.
on.
The Rat King seems concerned with what's going on, but he does help you kind of just keep tabs on your rat prisoner, and there is occasional chittering and squeaking back and forth between them.
Damn, y'all ever
Okay.
just sit on your horse and clomp around a little?
Yeah.
Zelfer, what are you doing as Zelfer final thing? What are you doing?
Zelfer would check as many houses. This time, not trying to get anything, but actually telling people who he sees, hey, it's safe to come out if you would like to come out.
So now you're actually doing what you've been pretending to do.
Well, I've been checking to make sure people were there.
Okay, so you're going around and do that. You enter this house, find a few people, and let them know. And then as you're stepping out, Percival, you're reaching the top, and you look over the walls. And the rat prisoner was not kidding. There are hundreds of rats flooding the streets, flooding houses within the city walls. But strangely enough, you can see along the streets, there's one large circle slowly moving where the rats are kind of shifting around, where they're avoiding, and it's slowly moving toward you guys.
That's probably not the best.
It's maybe 100 feet out.
That's very short.
So actually, you guys on the road here, if you were to look through the gate, you would probably be able to kind of see this. But Percival has a very clear view. That is a large circle where the rats are avoiding.
100 feet is only 30 yards. That would be like right fucking in front of us.
That's, well, 100 feet from
There's,
here, from the gate. Is where the circle
Guys,
starts,
look,
and it's like a 50-foot circle.
There's a lot of rats in a thing, and the thing's going through the rats, and the rats are avoiding the thing. So
Yeah. At the center of that circle where the rats are avoiding, this like 50-foot wide circle, you see one figure.
oh god, it's him, Tom Hanks.
I shout to everyone to go back inside. Quickly.
Okay. You shout out, and some of the civilians still on edge, like, ah, and they start running inside, and
Nobody
you hear
laughed at my Tom Hanks.
you hear doors slamming and locking, and people wishing you luck and wondering what's going on. And there's this kind of calamity, and then after a few moments, it settles, and people are in their houses.
I'll probably tie my horse up like back here behind another house.
Sure.
You
easy
stay
enough.
safe, horsey.
What's
I
your
don't know
horse's
its
name?
name
Okay. Immediately Google's
Really am.
horse name generator.
Really am
I
reading
haven't-
mine.
I have
Probably
an
Clyde. I
idea.
like Clyde.
I'm naming my horse Bonnie.
Mine's name is Clyde.
And
Mr.
my horse's name is And. So you have Bonnie and Clyde.
Jason, if you're trying to talk, you're muted.
Oh, yeah, Jason is muted.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, this one lone figure that the rats are avoiding is coming towards you guys, maybe 50 feet from the center of the gate. Any preparations?
Yeah, I suck my own dick.
Okay.
I would like to head to about here.
You want to go right up to the gate to meet him.
Yep, I'll stand right here.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I'm going to sit
Go
at the
behind
top of
here
the wall with my
and
feet
attempt
dangling
to,
on the other side.
Not get seen, I guess.
Okay, so you're going to hide. Roll stealth.
Oh
With-
boy. Oh god.
Is your armor... We considered your armor heavy, didn't we?
Well, I mean, it's plate.
Yeah,
We
disadvantage.
never said anything, but yeah.
Technically, that would be with disadvantage on stealth then.
Let me mark that.
So Percival, are you moving like closer to the center of the gate here to watch?
Sure, but I want to dangle
Hello.
my feet over the edge.
Okay, you're dangling your feet over the edge. All right, Sam, you clunk, 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 clunk over to behind this
I guess
area.
I'm not hiding.
You clunk over. You feel hidden. You feel like if somebody were to look for you from the gate, they wouldn't see you.
Do I though? Sam's not an idiot. He would hear himself clonking over and be like,
Oh, you would know that
this is
anybody paying
fucking
any
work."
attention at all would have heard you moving there. Yeah.
That's tough.
I guess Jason's not here, so I'm going to assume that he sees everybody culminating toward the gate, and he's going to carefully, with the Rat King, kind of move up as well, kind of near you guys.
Build that wall.
And you guys see, actually,
There's not many of us.
mostly 6, but Zelfer has these nearby. You would see that, or the Rat King would actually say, friend. Bess is just scrambling all over him, freaking the fuck out.
Is this small rat's being held or just kept still?
6 kind of has its hand/paws bound behind its back. He's just holding onto it, and it's just...
I'm gonna, Mr. Six, can you put it? I'm gonna ask him to put it next to me.
Sam sighs. And
He
he sees.
cautiously agrees.
I'm like, I'm not gonna cut it. Hostage negotiation. I hold my dagger up to its throat while looking at the gate.
He says,
Kind of this whole, I've got it. I've got someone who I can just kill if they choose the
okay.
PNS.
He tells you, okay, just don't actually kill him. We need him. Okay. 6 is going to stand right next to you and the rat as well. Just to be sure. Okay. This figure is moving closer and closer, and now it is just reaching the front of the gates. It is... Now you can
Sam-
see... Yes?
Sam activates Tunnel Fighter.
Okay, and you're moving up as well?
Mhm.
Okay. As you move forward, you're all assembled here. Percy, all you see is a normal kind of medium-ish build, hunched over slightly, in a very full coverage, like black hood and cloak.
Zim Zam, is that you?
And he walks forward and steps up to the gate and stops.
Stop! You violated the law.
All you see, he's holding in his
You have
hands,
stolen a wheel of cheese.
in his left hand,
A wheel of cheese.
a strange metallic box. In his right hand, a large parchment. And
Can I
he
move
stands
the
there.
blade closer to the
Who are you?
throat?
And
What does
he-
his hand look like?
They are covered in black gloves.
Well, that's kind of
From head to toe, he's covered in black. His boots are black. His cloak is black, completely obscuring him. His hands are covered in black gloves. Even
Well,
his
that's kinda
face is covered by like a black veil.
Blackface is not a joke.
Oh my god.
And
Clara, I forgot you.
with his hand that is holding the strange metallic box, he points up to you, Percival. Without looking at you, he points up to you, and then points at the ground, where the rest of your party is.
Very
kick my
demanding,
feet.
aren't you?
in like toddler kind of. I don't wanna. And I sigh and I go, why?
And he waits.
I believe, as I push the blade into the ratling's throat, I believe we're the ones making demands here.
Percival, do you get down?
How tall is the wall? Would I say?
From your current point where you're kind of dangling, 30 to 40 feet ish.
It's
How
30
many
feet and
pieces of
pleasing
damage
from
would I
the
take?
American side.
I'm sorry, what was it? What, Isaac?
How many D's of damage would I take, or is that meta?
3 to 4. There is a roof nearby, though.
I kind of just have the inclination to just fucking free fall and slam my face in the ground and be like, I'm here. But I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll hop on some of the roofs and hop down.
Okay. Make another acrobatics.
Hey,
Nat one.
So I'm instead just gonna fall forward and fall straight down, just like exactly how I wanted to. Thanks,
Do I
bud.
get any points?
You get to get your dick punched when I come down.
I'll say, okay, since you've rolled, oh my god. Okay.
You just hear Sam not so
I'll say,
silently just
because
goes, nice.
You are a powerful individual. Also, you kind of get up and you're like, oh, fuck it. And you just free fall down. Poof, and land with a thud.
Fuck it, Percy on the fall.
Oh, that's low damage, though. 7 bludgeoning damage.
Good. That's
It's
that's
just slam in front of this guy.
Daddy gonna go get mama? Okay.
Can
I
he have
slammed
cratered,
down,
please?
completely belly flop, and I
Yep.
cough, and I stand
Please
up
let there
and
be
go,
a
you
crater."
did this.
There is a small divot in the ground, yes.
Hell yeah. Nice.
And Percival, he points down to you and then points to your party.
I look at him, and after I get up, I go, you did that. And I stand up and dust myself off.
Okay.
And then I go stand by the party.
Okay. The figure sort of looks around. 6, are you here?
Yes.
Good to know. Okay. The figure sort of looks around. Seems satisfied with whatever's going on. And then a couple of things happen.
He begins to sing.
Boom, I'm
First,
pregnant.
there is this weird invasion. Like something is piercing your head. Like something is making its way into your thoughts. And it's a strange foreign feeling that you can't shake. And it's not hurting. It's just uncomfortable.
I would like to
Sam's
try to
mad.
shake it.
Oh boy. Oh no.
You
Is
can
this
try.
brain hurt? Is this brain
Oh,
hurty
God.
juice?
You can try if you want.
What do I roll for that?
You would roll. I'll give it a wisdom saving throw. I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be real fucking tough. No. You kind of
Sam's
focus your
mad.
thoughts for a moment and you try to get it out and it dulls for just a moment and then comes back even stronger. And as that's happening,
Sam's mad, throws a
Bess
sword.
is going fucking nuts and jumps onto Six's back.
Aren't y'all tired of being nice? Did you just want to go ape shit?
Are you upsetting the rat?
Sam throws sword.
I'm not kidding.
You're actually gonna throw the sword over?
I'm not my sword, but a short sword that I have.
Okay.
Fuck it, chuck the sword.
Board in.
Roll a hit.
Do what?
Roll the hit.
That's just normal short sword damage, right? Or do I have to roll something else?
Well, since you've never thrown a sword in your life, I imagine.
I don't know if I have to like change the damage or.
No, it's gonna be a 1d6 plus whatever your strength mod is, plus plus whatever your strength for this. And then we'll say, so just roll 1d20
So
plus.
take off my proficiency.
You're not gonna have proficiency with throwing the sword, no.
So I can just turn the proficiency off and just
Yeah.
attack, right?
Yeah, but you're only gonna have 1d20 plus squeaky door. You're gonna have 1d20 plus your strength, I'd imagine, to throw
Not
this.
even playing CS:GO. In which I hit 70 hours of today.
And it'll be 1d6 plus strength. Okay. Plus squeaky door.
That's +5.
Okay,
So
so
10.
10 to hit. Okay. You throw the sword, and it lands right at his feet. He doesn't move.
Cool. I'll throw my other one.
Go ahead.
Jesus. Fuck it, chuck the sword.
Okay. Roll 1d6 plus 5.
Are you out of swords yet?
Okay, you watch as you guys
Yes.
watch as Sam pulls out a short sword and just and throws it at this guy, and it lands at his feet and sinks into the ground. He doesn't move. Sam's like, wait, I'm getting the hang of this. Hold on. Throws the next, and it lands solidly in this guy's chest, and he kind of like falls back a little bit from the force, and then kind of pulls himself back up
Sam, big, strong man.
and stands still.
I look at Sam and I go,
And he
"You out of
raises
swords yet? I want to hear what he says.
he raises one
Yes.
finger at you guys.
I make a mage hand and I want it to touch his finger.
I think the reason that I hate Zelfer so much is that he hasn't taken a single thing seriously yet. Other than torture.
He takes everything seriously. What are
You were
talking-
wiggling this man's finger with an invisible hand after he just got a sword lodged in his chest.
I like to wiggle the sword.
Jason, I'm
You
very
got-
sorry, but you're making like a lot of noise. Would you be able to mute yourself temporarily?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Like at least until you're done with whatever you're doing. I understand. Anyway, so as you guys stand there for a moment, and there's kind of this awkward silence as the mage hand boops. Actually, isn't mage hand invisible? I don't think
No.
anyone would see it.
No. A mage hand is invisible if you're an assassin. If you're a rogue. Because Ledger Man.
Okay.
I'm almost positive that it's not invisible. But
A
I
spectral
could
floating
be
hand
wrong.
appears at a point. Okay, so it's like translucent, but it's not invisible. Okay, yeah. So it boops his finger, and he lowers
Because
his hand.
Ledger Man, if you're a thief class archetype for a rogue, is invisible.
Okay, so
That's one of the perks.
thank you.
You're welcome. I brushed up
He
on game knowledge.
Brings his hand down, kind of puts the parchment under his armpit for a second, and starts fiddling with the metal box. He's twisting something. Then he sets it down. He sets it down on the ground. He's moving very slowly and methodically.
Round around the mulberry bush, the monkey and the
And he
weed.
places it on the ground, opens it up, and you can see within when he opens it, it produces a small black snake that just starts twirling and spinning very slowly. And you can start to hear a weird sound emanating from the box.
Does it have the music?
Sam covers his ears.
It's just a strange plucking music. And then that piercing in your head starts to speak to you. So you thought you'd done away with me. Just
Listen
like
up.
that.
Go fuck.
You thought it would be that easy. You thought you had it all taken care of. But you didn't stop to think, even for a moment, that was too easy. You didn't stop to think even for a moment, that was too easy. You didn't think for a moment, why didn't he run to his escape room? You didn't wonder for a moment, if he's such a powerful necromancer, where's the undead army? You've proven yourselves. You've proven yourselves absolute fools. This was a test. That was a test. I've been testing you for quite some time, and I know now all I need to know. You're capable but lack direction. You're cunning, but only selfishly. You care, but only for yourselves. You're not worthy of me or my guidance. Please stop typing. It's really loud. You may have impeded my plans, but put me back a while. That's fine. You've taught me some valuable lessons, and for that, I must thank you. I know where you are. I know who you are. Always. I assure you, if you come for me, you will die. In fact, you won't even find me. Just another copy. The castle is mine, this wretched city will be mine. And when I'm done with it, it will be a haven for the strong and iron-willed. I will rule with a fist of iron and a heart of steel. And those like you will be banished. For better yet, long dead. The mother of the night will return to me, and I will become stronger than the bounds of your imagination can conjure. Nevertheless, I know you will come. I know you will die. Yours truly. Now and forever. And the voice echoes out of your head. You feel the piercing leave you.
I'm not sure if you actually said a name, but you did cut out.
I didn't say a name.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
As the
Sam
clinking
puts his hand
stops.
up to his ear and says, "Wrong head, who dis?"
The figure rolls back up the parchment, places it under his arm, picks up the box, turns away, and begins walking.
Loser!
You guys do
Tell
anything?
your boss that if he wants another few fists in his mouth, he knows where to find us.
I'll throw my main sword.
Will you actually?
I'll throw my sword.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're all chucking stuff.
Did you actually say he knows where to find us?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And he turns around as he says this, as you're like readying some swords to throw, unveils the black mask. And it is Zimmer. And he looks at you and says, "Believe me, I do." And turns around and
I
starts
know,
walking
you
again.
said it in your gay-ass speech, dude.
I finna firebolt him.
Okay.
I throw my sword.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I have my laptop right now because the cat's an asshole, and now my computer's completely updating.
Okay.
Fuck.
She
Yep.
came over and I have a power switch, and she batted the red button and shut the entire thing off.
That's epic, dude. Okay, so
So now-
you throw your main sword and it lands in the ground behind him as he's just walking away back towards you.
Just summon it back.
Zelfer, you launch a firebolt and it just over his head.
Ooh, I got it.
He's maybe 15, 20 feet away now. You shoot an Eldritch Blast off and it seems to brush up against the back of his cloak as he just almost seems to shift away from it.
Scorching ray.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot all three at him.
He's still just walking away. He's maybe 30, 40 feet now. Damn. Okay. Oh, two nat 20s.
Motherfucker!
Okay. And that's third one's is a hit with crit damage. Holy fuck.
27.
Okay, 27. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, so that's 20. Yeah.
My turn. Fuck it.
Okay, so as you guys just start laying into him from behind, a bunch of them start to hit, and he falls to the ground.
I'm gonna run up and
I
stab
want
him in
his
the
right
fucking
hand.
face.
Fucking vanilla extract on the wall.
As you run up to start stabbing him and grab his hand and shit, rattlings from within the vicinity start closing in. They're about 30 feet away from you. They're slowly kind of chittering at each other and amongst
Am
themselves.
I at him?
I'm
You
gonna grab
reach
and
him
start dragging
as
him
you see the
back.
cloak start to drift into the ground, and a puddle
Right.
forms beneath it.
Fuck. I activate Tonal Fighter.
Okay. And the rattlings are still
Activate
slowly
Fighter.
closing in.
Oi, ratlings!
Let me know when
Stop.
any of them reach within 5 feet of me.
Does it work?
What'd you say?
So let me know when any of them reach within 5 feet of me.
Hey, ratlings, stop.
They're slowly closing in.
I just point at them.
Meanwhile,
and tell them to stop.
behind you guys, on Six's back, Bess is going fucking nuts. And eventually, you hear a snap that kind of echoes throughout the road. And Six, are you with us? Are you available at all?
More with you than I am right now because I can't hear shit.
Okay.
I'm listening. Sorry.
Are you able to roll or?
I cannot roll at the moment. I'm actually
Okay.
driving.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll a dexterity saving throw for you as the rat on top of
Please,
you
okay.
begins to grow.
Oh. Yeah.
Why isn't that? It doesn't want to roll. Fine, I'll just roll it here. Let's roll d20 plus 6. 12. Okay, so you start to feel this weight on your back, and as you kind of pull away, Bess shifts in form, and then clunk, there's a girl on top of you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whack.
Clara, would you like to tell them what they see?
Yes, you see a young girl. She's very small, very short. She's about 5'1". She's very skinny, and she's got medium length blonde hair and green eyes. And she's kind of frantic and is scrambling a little bit and very upset.
That's crazy.
Why would you be upset when you just be happy?
I have to go. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
He
Okay.
leaves
I'm
his
gonna
new
switch
rat
back to my
girlfriend.
actual computer, so give me 10 seconds.
Okay, we'll take a 10-second pause.
I just want to leave. Bye. Okay.
All right, bye. I left the Discord.
Yeah, I know, but it's like a sad.
Way better.
Okay.
I couldn't hear you guys before. You were all robot on my laptop.
Did you hear my speech at all?
With Bess turning into Clara.
No, before that. What was said in your guys' head?
No, because remember my computer was gone. Because my cat's a piece of
Oof.
shit.
Okay.
It was a long, drawn-out speech. My arms were crossed. I said, "Wrong head, who dis?" He was just talking a bunch
You
of
know,
whatever.
the huge.
Zim
No,
zam, zippity bop.
You started to, and then my cat went, "Oh, this red button needs to be pressed."
Okay.
And then everything went black. And then I rushed to get my laptop and get everything working so I could at least try to play.
I thought the speech was fucking sweet.
Hey, Holden, do you want to do a quick recap for Blake? Because I got to go to the bathroom.
I'll just send him the text.
Yeah. I apologize. I didn't expect my cat to shut off my entire setup.
I gotta admit, I don't really miss the cat. My room is very cat-free right now, and it's very nice.
Yep. You guys are going to have to deal because she doesn't sleep in our room anymore. She gets run to the house.
So
Gotcha.
the current scene is Zelfer and Sam actually maybe 20 feet, 30 feet into the city walls, slowly being encroached on by dozens of ratlings, who's just slowly making their way towards them. And back on the road, we have Six on the ground, laying face first, and there's a small young girl on top of him, squirming and freaking the fuck out, as Clara just described. So that leaves you two are up here.
And
So that leaves-
to quote, Sam says, to quote the great Vin Diesel, "I live for this shit."
Oh my God.
Well, Mr. Sam, you want to hold me for 5 seconds while I go into my head?
Just sit down behind me, I guess.
I lean against him with my head on his shoulder, and I go into my head.
Hold on. I had a
Fucking Christ.
thing for... Here we go. Clara, can you confirm for me where I'm pinging right now that you can move that token?
Well, is she still peeing?
Do I just click it and drag it?
Imagine peeing in 2019.
Yay!
Perfect. Okay.
Imagine having
You're
a
currently
small,
on top
a
of 6.
small rat. Imagine having a small rat grow into a small girl on top of you in 20
Bro,
days.
you've dead ass been feeding a girl cheese this entire fucking time.
Also,
Oh,
I'm
God.
pretty sure that she's yelling, but would she be speaking rat still? Does she realize?
That's up to you.
I think she's still speaking rat.
Ah,
Screaming.
she's just like chittering and screaming. Okay, Zelfer. Yeah, you go into that dark space and it's quiet.
I have so many questions.
Your voice echoes.
Denda.
Denda, Denda.
Oh, this is whack. Well, guess I gotta kill some strangers. Alright, and I just wake back up.
Okay. So Sam and Zelfer, as there's this calamity behind you, the rats, there are a few now reaching within 5 feet of you.
How many?
There's like a dozen in front of you, a dozen to your left and right, and some
How
are
many
starting.
are specifically 5 feet,
There could only be 3.
as per Tunnel Fighter?
Yeah, 3. Okay, so you just start striking out with your sword, slashing 2 down immediately, and then they all, from all sides, start jumping on top of you with spears and other makeshift weapons.
However many times they enter 5 feet, I make an attack.
Yep. But all of them get an attack. That's 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. You
What
killed
are they
2.
rolling?
What's that?
What are they rolling?
They're rolling to hit you as you start striking them.
How high are they rolling?
They have advantage because you're flanked on all sides.
Okay.
So you're gonna take, as they start jabbing spears into you, and you're just cutting them down with your training. You're gonna take 16 piercing damage as spears are just hitting you from the back and the sides, and you start cutting several of them down. Zelfer, what are you doing?
I would like to look at Sam and go, sorry! And I'm gonna use arms
I
of
need
it
to
on.
move back so I can.
Yep.
How much did you say? Minus 16?
Yeah.
I'm
Zelfer,
gonna
what are you
use
doing?
Arms of Hadar.
2. What's that do? No.
Oh, that doesn't do shit for damage though. Wow.
Dark tendrils. Oh, right. Yeah. During erupting battle, all creatures within 10 feet of you. Okay. Strength
I
saving
know
throw.
it's. I know.
So
it has
Sam,
to
you need to make a
Sam.
strength saving throw. Yeah.
Cool.
Because-
But I also am resistant to necrotic.
So you're gonna
Cool.
take like no damage.
So you're gonna
because I
take
don't
1
got
damage
hurt.
if you save. Yeah. Yeah, you're taking 1 more damage. Zelfer, you hit a bunch of, maybe 6 or 7 of them, and your dark tendrils reach out, but there are just too many. You're having a hard time concentrating, and they're surrounding you guys.
How many die?
None.
Damn it.
Me. Hang on. I just look at Zelfer like, you dick, and I do the same thing.
Zelfer, make a strength saving throw.
I fail.
You failed, but the rats succeed. So they're all gonna take 4 damage. None of them are dead yet. But you're,
Okay,
you're like reaching into the tendrils, and since you guys just took 2 more attacks, they're all gonna start slicing into you again.
Okay, and I'm gonna look at Sam and go, "Oh, we're playing this game."
No, we're not.
Yes. Ooh, big boy boom.
Swear to God, I will cut you down.
Zelfer, you're taking 22 piercing damage as rats from all
I-
sides of spears are cutting into you. And Sam, you're taking...
I gotta do it, Sam.
Sam, you're taking 17.
Swear
6
to God.
calls from behind... as he's on the ground, he's like, "Got! You might want to get out of there!" And as he's seeing from behind, they're completely surrounding you guys. And Percival, you would know from your vantage point previous...
Me with Tunnel Fighter, and I run.
Yeah, Sam, Percival, you
How
know
many?
from your previous vantage point that there are many more to come if they stay in there.
How many behind me? 3?
There's probably a half dozen at least. Just for the sake of brevity. So, Sam, you're trying to kill and get out. Zelfer, are you going to stay?
I'm gonna start backing up and just start firing. I'm gonna back up to once I'm inside and I can get. I'm basically trying to get a place where I can just throw a fireball and kill as many as possible before running.
Okay, you roll that fireball for me. Sam, roll me
just don't
6
wanna hit-
attacks.
I don't want to hit me or Sam. Is my game plan.
Oh boy. Okay. So here's what happens. They're surrounding you guys. And Sam, you're gonna take another 10 piercing. Zelpher, you're gonna take another 11 as they're just jamming their spears into you. But you guys make it out, and as soon as you make it outside the walls, they start to kind of disperse. And Sam, as you're making it out, you're just slashing through, and you kill 6 of them behind you, killing everyone behind you, so you can retreat safely, just holding your sword as they're piercing into you and poking you all about. Zelpher, you make it out, and you're like, okay, it's time. You launch your fireball in as they start to disperse, and all of them fail. You kill. Oh God. You kill 12 ratlings.
What's 4 times 12?
That's 48.
48 temp health.
Yeah, you kill 12 ratlings, and you can feel their life energies just a little bit surge into you, and then they all start to disperse and clear out of the way and become less visible as they hide.
What's Can I see anymore?
You see some like flitting about and running across the street and going into hiding places.
I want to try an Eldritch Blast any that I can see.
Okay. You launch a few more Eldritch Blasts in. You're able to kill 1, maybe 2. You're able to kill 1. Otherwise, you're just blasting, and they're like, and they're running around screeching, and yeah. You guys killed quite a few together, but
fucking rats.
Just looking through the gates, you can tell there are so many more.
I hold up a high five, Sam.
Probably get out.
I actually high five him.
Whack.
Whack.
And you guys now definitely notice behind you, there is a girl sitting there on top of Six's back.
Is she naked?
Is she what?
Is she naked?
No.
She's not
She'd be
naked.
wearing. She'd be wearing clothes. She'd be wearing leggings and a tunic.
Where did she get the clothes from?
She was actually secretly wearing rat-sized tunics.
What?
Yeah, what? Where did she get that from?
It's what she was wearing when she was turned into a rat.
Okay, I mean, look, I'm not gonna pretend that I understand the physics.
You just want to see some girl titties, don't you,
rats.
Sam?
No, especially because they said that she was young. I'm not a perv like you.
Bitch, I've retracted both of those statements at the times they were said.
You guys hear a bang in the distance as a green flare goes off from the Cloaked Ranger's headquarters.
A green flare?
Good.
Yep, you hear the poof of a flare, and you look over and you see green.
That wasn't like the other flare noises.
Sam looks at the girl on top of Six and says, "Six says kinky, find yourself a room." And Sam would get on his horse and ride back to the...
Oh, because his horse's name was Friday.
No, it's Clyde.
I don't know if he's being serious.
I am. His name is Clyde.
So, Sam, you're just going to get on Clyde and ride off without the party?
I mean, I would sit there and tell them, like, I need to get back, make sure everything's alright.
What's everyone have to say to that?
Are you riding through that? Points out towards all the rats.
Definitely not through the fucking city. Gonna go around the way that we came.
Well, why are we going back there?
To make sure everyone is okay.
Well, they just sent up the green flare.
Yes, but I don't
Which
know if
means
they had any
everyone's okay.
casualties. It does not. It means that the situation's under control.
Well, don't you think they can handle it themselves?
I mean, they wouldn't have shot the flare had it been.
What else are we
not
gonna do?
Manageable.
Well,
enough to
well,
handle on their own.
I think the evil man who's threatening to kill us is president.
Yes. However, I don't know about you, but there was a lot of pointy things inside of me just now.
Yes, but
And
Alright.
I would like to go the fuck to sleep for a little bit.
I will mention it is only like 1 in the afternoon.
Well, Mr. Sam, look at
I'm
where
sure
the
by the
sun
time I
is.
get there-
Look at where the sun is. If I had to guesstimate, it's at least 12:15 p.m.
Yeah. Guess what? I can sleep anywhere, anytime.
All right, go sleep out there. Point at all the rats.
I said I can, not I will.
I don't think you can.
You can only benefit from a long rest every 24 hours.
So, Mr. Sam, what you were saying is,
So how long do we have to go?
Well, if you were traveling, getting up every morning, you've probably only been awake for 6-7 hours.
Wait, every 24 hours?
Yes.
That feels wrong. Wouldn't that mean that we'd have to stay up for 24 hours?
No. Like, I'll look up the rules officially, but you can't just long rest over and over and get the... There's rules to
No,
keep you from just
I
long resting
see.
after every battle.
I see what he's saying though. I do kind of.
No, I get it. There's rules. We can't just long rest.
A character cannot benefit
Okay.
from more than one long rest in a 24-hour period.
How does?
That is a D&D 5e rule.
Interesting.
Okay, so fucking Isaac, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. No, I understand it, but hey, rules are rules.
24-hour period, so it's not every 24 hours on the dot. It's basically every day. Every day cycle.
Okay.
So, Mr. Mr. Sam, what you were saying is, oh, someone just came and threatened to kill us and was very direct about killing us. My dark demon god, Ladyface, is not responding to my text.
my demon lady's ghosting me.
I do believe I'm being left unread.
I'm getting R&R'd right now.
So you say, well, fuck that. Let's just go back there and try not where they know we're gonna be, and they're gonna find us.
What are we going to do? I'm not gonna sit here in the middle of the street, in the middle of a town full of innocent
But
civilians to come up with some battle plan.
If you stand right here, I point
All
over there,
bloody.
you won't be in the middle of the street anymore.
Zophyr, how much health would you say that you had if you had to rate it on a scale?
You guys would know at this point, this strange girl that just appeared seems oddly familiar with everything you're talking about. She's just kind of nodding her head like, yeah.
Well, I would assume
We're
so,
not
considering
safe here.
She was a rat.
Correct, but I'd rather.
Percy, what do you say?
I think we should.
Six says, are we not just going to talk about how this Bess just turned into a girl?
Shouldn't we
That
be
can wait.
focusing on protecting the townspeople? Do we know
What?
if the rats want to attack them?
Who are you?
Bitch, who the fuck are you?
I'm Beth.
Weren't you squeaking like a rat just a second ago?
I've evolved to know human language now.
He goes,
The fuck?
have I been feeding you cheese? You've been in my clothes.
Do you have more cheese?
Oh dear God.
A little bit.
Oh my
Can I
God.
please have it, please? Please?
He takes it out. It's a little hard. He's like, here you go.
I am a slut for
Snatch
cheese.
it and eat it.
She snatches it.
This is weird.
I look at Sam. Mr. Sam, in the words of my forefathers, the early bird gets to cry in the parking lot.
Yeah, whatever. I'm talking to Percy now. Percy, I think we need to go somewhere
I think
away
that
from here.
staying here
up
with
with
the
a
rats
plan.
would be stupid, but
Yes.
Oh, I'm not saying we stay here. I'm saying we don't go back with the cloaked rangers.
Why?
I mean, they sent the green flare up. That's an all okay flare. If they couldn't handle it themselves, they would have.
Okay, I get that. Also, where else are we gonna go? Because we need to go somewhere to come up with a battle plan.
Well, I had one sweet ass cell that I lived in for 15 years.
Go back to the rats with Malcolm. See if he knows anything about why Zimmer's alive. You're negating the main issue here.
No, I'm trying to fucking not die.
I say if we go back to the Cloak Rangers, we're gonna feel obligated to keep helping them and ignore this issue. We go back to our homestead, which is
I'm obligated to help all of them.
we help them. We're not helping ourselves, and we're right now facing a bigger issue.
I
with
am helping
them.
myself.
And the Rat King pipes up. I want see friend.
I say we go to with the rats and go back there and come up with a plan. We're talking to someone who is much stronger than us in magic and might know something.
Hey, I'm down for whatever, as long as we can get the fuck away from these rats.
You guys would notice. It's quite evident that the rats are not pouring out of the gate. They're not guarding the gate. In fact, as soon as Zelfer and Sam passed the threshold of the main gate, that the rats stopped attacking them. That was quite clear.
Sam says we should go to the Rangers to come up with a plan. Because while Zimmer may be more skilled in magic than us, I'm sure there's someone in the Rangers who would know what's going on.
And evil. He's evil.
I say
And
Malcolm over the Rangers.
Wait, who's evil? What?
Zimmer's evil.
Yeah, geez, Sam, didn't you know?
Get the memo.
Six is kind of
I
watching
say
you guys argue.
Rangers over this Malcolm guy.
Six is watching you guys
I'm
arguing.
definitely not.
He
I'm
moves
definitely
over
not
to
going to plot.
Bess. Six moves over to Bess. Is like, hi, I'm Six, and reaches out his hand.
I'm Bess. Hi.
I imagine one of those highs was in Rat.
I feel like this is the perfect character for Claire to play.
And he shakes your hand and says, hi. He just looks to you guys, looks back to Bess, looks to you guys, shrugs.
She'd wave to the rest of the group. Hi,
I extend my hand and I go, Percival Crafton.
Bess. It's nice to meet you.
Do you have a last name?
I do actually. I don't have it written anywhere. What the hell?
Bess Bessington. I like it.
I think it's Bess Ellis.
Oh yeah, I think I was there when you made
Yeah, Ellis.
it. I don't
Ellis.
remember though.
Last name is Ellis. My first name is Elizabeth, but you can call me Bess because that's my name. Bess is my name, but my last name is Ellis, so I'm Bess Ellis.
Hello,
Nice.
Miss Ellis. You can
And
call me Sam.
Six nods and says, yep, Bess Ellis, we got it. Thank you.
Bess.
Bess
Fascinating.
Ellis.
Bess Ellis.
Hello, Miss Bess.
Actually, guys, I think she knows us.
Oh yes.
Do you
she's
remember
been there-
everything from when you
Rat.
were a rat?
Absolutely.
I just want to reiterate, you've been in my pants. Okay.
You pervert.
She just fucking giggles.
Six is like, is nobody else uncomfortable with this?
I am.
Well,
I
shit,
know,
man.
but,
She hasn't
I
been
mean-
down my pants.
I think I've seen worse things.
I've seen
Right.
Things
a
have
lot
been weirder.
of things in my life.
Six, we've all seen your penis. We know it's big.
I give a wink and a thumbs up.
He says, and tattooed.
Really?
Yep, all of me is tattooed, Percival.
Did that hurt?
Well, I didn't put him there.
Okay, but that doesn't answer my question. I don't
no,
have the tattoo guy. I don't tattoo myself either when I go to the tattoo parlor.
they were just put on me. They're magic. I don't. No,
See, your dick ain't hurting?
not usually.
Not since chlamydia.
Not since the operation, no. So
That's wild.
what are you guys doing?
I'm not going. I do not think going back to the Cloak Rangers is a good idea.
Maybe we should go somewhere with food. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, sorry, that was the last of my cheese.
Could-
Sorry. I'll get you
Hold on,
more.
can you check Discord?
Thank you.
Yes, I can.
Hold on, did you get my whisper?
I have 2 questionable rations.
Jesse, if you do that, you know what happens.
Hold on, did you get my whisper?
I don't know what happens. What?
Your whisper from earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're fine. No, that was Percy,
Okay.
not you. I know.
Okay.
Jesse, I'm gonna have to take you into Secret Secrets for 5 seconds.
Five.
If you split from the party, then essentially I'm gonna have to narrate their story and then eventually get back to you. I would much rather you just work it out,
I honestly,
make a deal or something, you know?
Sam wouldn't be able to.
Why?
He would not go to a house full of rats. He doesn't know what the fuck Zelfer's doing and why he so profusely refuses to go to the Rangers. But he would not go to a house full of rats, especially after what just happened in this town.
Well, I'm not gonna influence the discussion at all, but I'm just letting you know. They're all.
If he went to the house full of rats, he would probably end up just start killing them.
I'll let you continue on with the discussion however you'd like, but if I'm just telling you, if you split up from the party, I'm gonna have to focus on the bulk of the party.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So I would recommend trying to make a deal, figure it out some other way, but it's your call. I'm taking us back.
Maybe.
So-
Clara can for sure.
Oh, I'll just have Claire do it then.
Okay.
Just tell me what you need and I'll get it for you.
Because I asked Miles, I'm like, hey, do you drink gin? And he's like, yes, brother. And I'm like, okay, what's your favorite? And he goes, I am not picky. I will get fucked up on anything. And I'm like, all right, dude. Thanks for your help.
That was Mr.
Sam looks at Percy and says that he won't go to a house full of rats over the Rangers. Especially after what just happened here.
Why am I the middleman here?
The Rat King is kind of just looking concerned. He's looking at Bess, who's now a human. He's freaked out. He's looking at his friend, who's still being held captive by Six. He's looking around. He's like, I want to see friend. I don't like.
Mr. Sam, us going back to the Rangers is putting the Rangers in more danger.
I
We
don't
might
think
not.
it matters either way.
I
You
say we
would-
go to the New Republic. Fuck it all.
I'm okay with that one too.
Percy kind of shuts up after that. He didn't think that would work.
I just choose the
You know what?
going to the Rangers is a bad idea.
I choose the New Republic over the fucking rats.
I
Fuck,
just
I guess
didn't-
you're going to the New Republic.
To the New Republic. I have more chairs to throw into a pit.
I choose food. I'm hungry.
They have food there and drugs.
Let's go there. For the food.
We know what you're going there for.
Let's check the map. I want to see if we can drop Marcus off on the way.
It's not on the way. I'll show you the map. So
I want to drink more of those potions, but you know.
Potion seller.
potion seller. So, what you guys are looking at right now, the area here. I'm gonna clear the. I don't know what these. Oh, those are the flares, right? Yeah, they were yellow flares. So, right now, let's change this to red. So, the number 6, I believe.
Burger King.
No,
Sorry.
not number 6. I'm sorry.
9.
It's 9. You're correct. Number 9
A number
is
9.
the mill where Malcolm and the, as far as you know, friendly rats are. Over here. The base, the bar, the previous location, you know where you can get to, the New Republic. That bar was over here where I've circled now. Right now, you guys are at number 3.
So at number 3.
Number 9 is Malcolm and Marcus's quote-unquote home. Number 11-ish is the New Republic, the entrance you know of.
So we could technically go this, this.
And I assume the party now has the map out and they're kind of discussing.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
We could do something like that. Drop off Marcus, and then head to the New Republic.
I
That's
would
why.
see that route, and I would ask if we can make it a longer route.
What's for what?
Just for a shorter route, just because of how many rats were here. I don't know if there are going to be that many inside that gate. So I was hoping maybe we could go continue around to this gate. And then,
Well, what if we do that, but we stop here, and if the gate looks clear, we go through it.
that's fine.
And Mr. Sun, I hope you don't think it's that I don't want to go back to the Rangers. I don't want to put them in more danger.
So I definitely think that you don't want to go back to them.
I have nothing against the Rangers, but right now we are dealing with a big threat that I don't want more of them to die. If we can't handle it, we're killing a bunch of people by showing up at their door. And you want that?
I want to come up with a logical plan with someone who makes sense.
Fuck.
Which is fair, but until we at least have some space between us and Zimmer that we know is built by us, I don't want to go back there. Because if this man is out to kill us, if he knows that we have connections there, what's going to stop him from
He
killing us?
already knows.
Then maybe we can
Did you not?
keep him
Did you
out
not
here.
hear what? Did you not hear what he says? What he said? If it's true, he said
No,
that
he
he's
didn't,
been watching
'cause
us the
cat shut off
entire
his
time.
computer.
Oh right.
Blake, did you have a chance to read that over?
I've read it.
Okay. So yes, you did.
If it's true, then he's been watching us the whole time. He already knows that we're working with the Rangers.
Then let's not bring that him right to their doorstep.
He already knows where their doorstep is. If he wanted to kill them, he'd do it while we weren't there.
There's no point in going back there and inviting him to kill all of us in one go. We are not going to kill him a second time. He is stronger than us.
Well,
Speak for
technically,
yourself. Have you seen
we
these
killed him
guns?
last time.
Bam!
As blood drips from your body.
His muscles bulge, covered in blood. Half of it being his own, half not.
I flex and blood just squirts out.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not supposed to happen.
Bess is at this point amongst the arguing. I imagine kind of making her way to hide behind Six a bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on my horse.
I'm gonna hop on Sam.
Please don't. My horse can barely handle me.
Horse is like, oh fuck,
I'm a heavy man.
my knees, dude. The horse's legs begin to give out. He starts wobbling. Sam takes out a shotgun. Sorry to do this to you, girl.
What the fuck is that? I don't know, but I feel like I gotta use it.
She's got a broken leg. It just appeared in my hand.
Anyone got a barn I can go out behind real quick?
Anybody have any rabbits they want me to tell him about? That was a.
Anyone got a wood chipper that I can borrow?
Oh,
Ew. So the current plan is we go back,
Nobody asked for glue.
drop off Marcus. I'll go in and ask Malcolm if he knows of any magic place so I can purchase some more spells.
drop off?
Just
Drop off
stop.
where? Drop off? I know what drop.
We're
No
gonna
fall.
bring you home.
Oh, go home.
Make it
Go
quick.
home. Wait, which home?
Yes. Your home.
My home. Which home?
The one with the magic man and the suit
Oh,
of
friend.
armor.
What
Friend,
do you
Malcolm,
mean
friend.
with
Yes,
home?
yes. I have many
Yes.
home.
Mr. Sam, I have heard rumors of a spell that allows me to send messages long distance. If I can acquire it, I can talk to the rangers from a safe distance.
Just make
Is
your
that-
trip in there quick. I refuse to enter that place.
You can
I just
refuse-
want some more sweet potions to drink.
Marcus, do you guys have any more potions?
I not been there to make them. No. Well, maybe.
Oh, I thought there were more rats making them.
Maybe whip one up quick. Yeah, I have
You
idea.
know,
Haha, yes, idea
Make
5.
the best potions.
Thank you. Yes. I like potion. Yes.
I actually don't think I've had one that was been bad yet. We've had the explodey one that got poured on Guzzlord.
Ooh, one explode. Which one?
Green and
Green.
explodey.
Green explode. Got it. Okay. Ha. Yes. Green explode. Green explode.
I want some more 5e Pepsi.
Could we get some of that concoction that just makes people horny and spike someone's drink with it?
So what are you guys? What Sam has gotten on his horse.
Well, we don't have other horses.
Nope, I'm gonna go slow. Just keep up with the party. But I'm not leaving my horse.
I wouldn't expect you to leave your horse, Mr. Sam.
So to clarify, the current
He
plan
a
is
boy.
you are going to head west to the mill to drop Marcus off, just to drop him off.
Yeah. No, I'm going to talk to Malcolm while there, quickly.
So the party's going to move in to talk to Malcolm quick, but Sam is going to stay outside because he refuses to go in.
Correct.
Okay, we'll start there. That's your current plan. You guys have made this walk before. You know that at a decent pace, it'll take you at least a couple hours, 2 to 3 hours. You've made it many times before, so you know the best paths. So, is that what you'd like to do?
I believe that's what Zelfer's on board for that plan.
Yep.
Okay, good to know. So, you guys start heading out. You start your trek. As you do so, as you're kind of making your way out, after it's been quiet for a bit, you hear some of the doors of the civilians opening. They're kind of looking around and seeing what's going on and starting to come back out to continue cleaning and figuring things out. But with that, and a few of them even thank you as you leave, profusely. Excuse me. Profusely. So you make your trek. The sun is through the few clouds that are above. The sun is still shining. You still have daylight. When you make it to the mill and start hitting your vape. So Sam, you are going to stay outside. Yeah.
I take a deep breath and I blow.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay outside and vape.
Sam's gonna take his vape. Okay, he's gonna stay outside.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
rip a
vape.
fat cloud.
Can't vape inside. It's rude.
Honestly, for my sake, I'm just gonna say that Six decides to stay out with you and just keep watch. And I will have him roll
I
perception.
feel like 6 would definitely want to go.
Right, but I don't feel like playing him anymore, and it feels weird to just have him standing around quietly, honestly. No, you're right. He would go in. I'll just do it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he's heading inside as well. Sam, you're staying out, so it's going to be the 4 of you. Okay, you guys make
Let's
it.
say he's loitering around with the rats.
Yep. Well, 6. Okay, so you guys head in. You're greeted as usual with the immediate quick intimidation of the rats on guard, and then they see it's you and they go, "Oh, yes," and they move out of your way, let you in. You guys make your way downstairs, and there's the usual guard guarding. I'm actually just gonna put you there. There's the usual guard guarding the stairway, and the usual once Malcolm catches wind of you, he asks guard to move. And you guys are in.
Mr. Malcolm.
Welcome back.
No time to chit chat. I've heard of long distance communication spells.
And the Rat King runs over and hugs Malcolm. He's like, "Oh, hey, hi, buddy." Yes. What about them?
Do you have anything? Do you have knowledge of where I could get a scroll of one, or do you perchance have one?
A scroll? Are you referring to the sending spell?
I believe so. Yes.
I wouldn't have any scrolls on me.
Do you know where I could obtain one?
I mean, I know the spell.
Can you write it on a scroll?
Hold on.
I think I have to transcribe it from
Clara,
scroll.
I messaged you. Please check your Discord DMs. Or would you rather I just...
Okay,
Okay, can you do that?
I can try.
Here, I'm just going to pull you into the other chat real quick.
Oh, okay.
Literally like 2
Oh, yeah.
seconds. Okay, he's looking for the sending spell. He said it out loud now. You know that spell.
He's looking for the what?
The sending spell. You know that
Oh.
spell.
I do?
Yeah, you heard him say the sending spell. You know that spell. I'll just put it out there quick.
Okay.
Well, fuck you,
Okay,
you're getting
so, and Malcolm says, I could write the equations and show you the materials, but it takes some time to learn a spell like that. How immediate is this?
As long as you can get it down, I can take my hours later tonight to get it into my own spellbook and into my head.
You know, I think I remember how to cast that spell. I think maybe. Do I know that spell?
And 6 looks like you're a spellcaster.
Oh, Zimmer left books out, and I like to read a lot as a rat because being a rat can get boring sometimes. So, yes.
This girl's a rat?
She was.
And Marcus kind of smells you. Smell like rat. Yes, yes.
Do you remember Bess? Did you
I
ever
can
see
smell
Bess?
Beth.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there she is.
He squints. I suppose
smell
I've
like
heard of Stranger Things.
I have too. It was a great show.
And as that interaction is happening, Bess smells Marcus and says, "You
Fuck
smell like a
off.
rat too." It sounds like she knows the spell.
I do.
Right.
Interest- All right. Would you still be able to write it down for me?
I suppose I could try.
I could give you 7 silver that I found randomly.
That's not exactly necessary. Listen, it would take some time. It would take materials. I could try, but
How long until you would have it?
if I sat down right away, I don't know if I have the materials on me, but no, I'm sure I do actually. Here, give me one moment. He goes to his desk. He pulls out a small copper wire. He's like, "Yes, will do. If you were to give me an hour, perhaps I could write down basic instructions for you, but it would be rudimentary."
What if I give you a day and you can get me a scroll of it that I can copy into my own spellbook and I'd have the spell?
And what's in it in return for me?
Um,
Other than 7 silver, he says with a smile.
Give me a price. I don't know what level, what hierarchy of spell this would be, and how much it would normally run for.
To be honest, I'm not hurting for gold. Tell you what, I will take a day to do this for you, but in return, you'll owe me some favor. Nothing extreme. You know you can trust me, but...
What about this? And I pull out the small eagle statue.
Was that... No, I don't need that.
No way.
I appreciate your efforts, but I really don't think you have anything for me right now.
I pull out my 3 glowing arrows.
Whoa!
I look at Malcolm and I wink.
He seems mildly uncomfortable.
Alright, I'll owe you
Do
a favor.
I have anything that you might want? Wink.
Would you take my
dude,
cock?
he kind of turns red a little bit. No, maybe?
Dude, he totally wants to be.
Do you have any more potions? Is what I'm getting at.
I think there might be one over at Marcus's table.
Hold and check your
Marcus,
discard.
let me drink it. Otis said that too, Marcus.
And Marcus goes, "Oh, yes, and he runs over to his table, and you hear some clinking and some liquid spilling, and he runs back out with a frothing potion. He's, I just finished. Yes,
Well,
very good.
why is it frothing?
It potion. He's just holding it out with a smile. Potion.
Is
Bess
it
would
warm?
visibly recoil, try to hide.
You want potion?
is
Take. You say my potion. Good. Take.
Is it warm? Okay, fuck it. I drink it.
You're just gonna drink it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d100.
Holden, you've seen my flaws.
That's true.
You said the magic words.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You drink it, and there is a warmth that emanates throughout your entire body. You feel, like when you haven't eaten anything all day and you drink some water and you can feel it going down. You feel it going all the way down.
Yeah, except that sensation's like normally cold for me. So.
Sure. But it's warm right now. You can feel this going down, and it's frothing. It's very carbon. It's like similar to carbonation. You can feel it going down, and you feel this warmth in your stomach, and feels pretty good. But everything seems fine.
Nice.
5e Pepsi.
You like potion? What do?
Well, I feel pretty good right now.
Yes,
Pretty much
yes, very good, good. Yes. Make feel good. Happy friend. Yes. Haha.
Make feel good.
Listen, Zelfa, if you need the sending spell, I can get you a scroll in a day. But all I ask is a favor in return at some point.
Sounds good.
Though, I will mention again, that one said she could cast it.
Mm-hmm.
I can. I know it. Think. I know it.
But I'd also like to be able to cast it.
I could teach you.
She could try.
I believe you could try, but Malcolm says he could do it.
I could get you a scroll. I have enough
Magic
ink
using
with
scrolls.
with magic imbued into it that I could make a magical scroll for you, yes. Give me a day.
I'll either be back tomorrow or later.
Fine. I'll continue my research after I'm done making the scroll. Is that all you came back for?
And to drop off your friend.
Oh, is Marcus staying?
Yes.
Good. I have questions for him. Buddy, why don't you come sit down with me at the table? And Marcus goes, okay, yes, sit with friend. Haha, yes, drink many alcohol, yes, haha. He goes and sits down, and Marcus kind of shakes his head with a smile. He goes and sits down with him, and he says, I'll prepare it as soon as I finish asking him some questions.
I hold up a thumb.
He nods. Anything else?
I'm good here.
Okay. You guys, Sam, the party. Sam, make a perception check for me.
I can probably do that.
I think you can. I have faith. Not a lot of it, but it's there. Okay. Thank you.
I have no faith in you. Oh, this is a tell
Nope,
zone.
Sam, after about 10 minutes, your party comes back out.
Cool.
They didn't try to kill us. Wow, the rats aren't bad, Sam.
I just ignore the comment. They're saying
All right, on to the next step.
Okay.
Take you.
So you guys are heading to this ping, yes?
Yep.
And you're going to check it out. It's not very far. It'll take you another half hour. You reach about 100 feet away from the gate. How would you like to approach this?
Probably on our feet.
Well, actually, no. Some of you are not approaching it on your feet.
I'm
So
approaching
fuck
it on
you.
my horse's feet.
I'm gonna look at
Imagine
Sam.
how
That's
you
hooves
are.
even.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Mr.
What?
Sam,
Hmm.
Mr. Sam, you are not the most stealthy with that armor.
Clunk,
Me and
clunk,
Percy.
clunk.
I would want to say that I would have de-summoned my weapon and armor.
Okay.
Mr. Percy, I believe you are stealthy, so you and
But
Bess,
still not stealthy on a horse.
you and Bess walk up there and report back.
We'll do chief.
Bess, are you going to go along with Percy?
Where am I going? I'm sorry.
To the gate to check it out.
The gate on the area I'm pinging right now, that gate, you're about 100 feet away, and the party wants to go just check it out to see if there's any rats.
So long as I can hide behind someone, I'll follow.
You can ride on my shoulders if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pet the kitty.
I
Look
just
at her
hide
go
behind
great in
Percy.
part two. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Um,
If you're both trying to approach stealthily, I will ask for stealth checks.
bet. Here it comes. I'm gonna stealth up your ass.
I am
I'm
not
not good at
entirely
stealth.
sure of how to do that in Roll20. Can you direct me?
Yes. So you
Can I
go
get
to
a
your
good roll
journal
tonight?
and click on your character's name.
Go to your journal, click on your character's name.
And
Got
go to
it.
character sheet.
Character sheet.
Then the blue tab skill. It's like directly underneath where it says Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
The skill tab, rather. I'm sorry. And then you click on the dice that is next to stealth.
Okay.
Well done. You've done it.
Oh!
That is all. Okay, so both of you start walking forward. And Bess kind of instinctively kind of hunches down, almost as if she's gonna get on all fours. And you're a little distracted by this person, but you guys move forward and you get up to the gate and you kind of peer in. I need you both to make perception checks as well.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Is that the same process?
This
Yep.
guy has eyes.
There's the same process for any skill check. You just roll the dice next to the skill. Yep, perfect. So, Percival, you look around. You don't see anything immediately, but Bess starts sniffing the air. Bess, you can tell there aren't any rats here right now, but there have been recently.
Hmm.
You smell multiple rat smells. But
I
there-
would relay that.
yeah, so she tells you there have been rats here, but there aren't any right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
She
but
passed
Percival, you
the
just watch her
baton.
like lift her human nose and rats, yes.
Passes the baton.
Interesting. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what they want us to do now.
Can we go get food now?
Come back.
But the area's. I poke my head out and I give him the all clear motion with my hand,
Can you,
like, waving him in.
can you demonstrate for me?
I did when I said it.
Okay.
Actually,
I'll take your word for it. Let's go.
I stay right behind Six and look at his butt.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm thinking about them.
You guys move up to the gate. Yeah, Bess tells you she can smell rats were here recently.
My girl's thick fucking yams.
So, Mr. Sam, how would you like to proceed?
Sam,
Probably
what do you?
in a
How about your
sim-like
horse?
fashion.
How about my horse?
How about your horse?
How are you
What
gonna?
about my
What are you
horse?
guys gonna do? How are you gonna move through? What are you gonna do with your horse?
On horseback.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna say you're not even eligible for a stealth check on that.
Yeah, get
If
fucked.
you guys wanted to move through the city stealthily.
So I'll say if we run into any issues, if we get gangbanged by rats, I'll probably take off and go here. I draw on the map. If we run into any rats, I'll probably take a long route. Something like this, just to try and draw them away.
Well, Mr. Six, if we run into rats, I will allow you to say I told you so.
Six looks
Six.
confused. You were talking
yeah.
to Sam.
Mr. Sam. I don't talk to Sam that often.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Sam, you'll be allowed to say I told you so if we get, in your
Sure.
words, gangbanged by rats. I feel dirty saying that.
Okay. So is the party moving stealthily other than Sam, or are you guys just gonna walk down the road and make your way there?
Hey, so Jesse.
Yep.
You shut the fuck up with that vape.
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. You're good.
I'm gonna go stealthily. And give me a sec.
I'll
Well,
put
ma-
myself on push to talk again.
Push the vape.
I mean, yeah, that's how it works.
I'll try to be stealthful. A sneaky little wizard
Stealthful?
man. I'll be stealthful.
Stealthy?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Six also would like to be stealthy if possible.
He'll be stealthful with me.
He'll be stealthfulness.
Okay.
Fuck.
Water. Home.
Okay. Yeah, everybody roll stealth check except for Sam, who's just gonna be clomping down the road. And then Sam, you roll me a perception.
Oh my god, these rolls are absolute
Who,
dickhole.
not so who.
Bro, that's straight up Viking skull right there.
Okay. So, Sam, as you're kind of just clomping down the road, on your horse, on Clyde, you're clomping on Clyde. Your party starts moving through the alleyways around you, together as stealthily as they can. You can very clearly hear and see all of them except for Six.
I just chuckled to myself.
Yeah. Six is the only one you lose track of. But you all feel, as you're walking through, as I described very early in the campaign, just a sense of being watched. And you can't tell, but it's even stronger. You can just feel dozens of eyes on you.
You even watch me while I pee.
You
I
can't.
question to the
You ask the sky. Nothing's attacking you. Nothing's showing itself, but you just feel as though you're being watched constantly as you're moving through the
Sam
alleyways.
gasps and then goes, "Have you seen my penis?"
Oh, I haven't yet.
Nothing responds.
Nothing in response. At this point, the sun isn't quite setting, but you would estimate you have another hour of daylight as you're getting close to the entrance.
No, like watching as Sam kind of looks at us and looks forward. After about 5 minutes, I'm realizing maybe that didn't work stealthily.
Nope.
So, I look at Sam and go, "Hey, Sam,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the knocking noise."
I hate how we all know instinctively what that is.
Yeah.
Now you say, "Who's there?"
Who's there?
Just throw the stealth out the window.
So, Okay, so eventually you
She
guys,
says who's there.
you know you're being watched. And so you say, fuck it, they know where we are. And you being watched, you make it to the entrance that you remember of the New Republic bar and the fighting arena. You make your Sam, what are you doing with your horse?
The
I'm gonna
NR
dismount
bar,
and lead him.
Into the building and
Yep.
down the tunnel?
Yep. I'm not gonna leave my fucking poor little Clyde out in the middle of the fucking
Make an
street
animal
in
handling
the
check.
City infest.
I'm going to give you advantage on this because you're familiar with this horse, but make an animal handling check. Okay, you didn't need it. You, as the party is making their way into this old abandoned building where the entrance to be hidden in, your horse is not wanting to go into this little enclosed space, but you're able to calm
pet
it
him
and
gently
yep,
on the neck.
you're able to calm him and kind of
Okay, buddy.
entice him in with a little snack. And eventually you're able to squeeze him in, though you know Clyde is not comfortable.
Me going into
It's
social
for your safety, I promise.
And you lead him through the hallway and down into the hole in the wall and down in
Is it a dirty
underground.
freak for all?
And Clyde is not happy. Clyde is putting up a fucking stink. He's
A big
I'll
stink.
give you all of the apples I can buy.
yeah. But eventually you do make your way down at the guard post, the first guard post with the creepy kid that you guys remember. Who is there? There are several guards, and they at first stop you and then recognize you. And one of them goes, Bronze Toads. Why the fuck did you bring a horse down here?
It's not safe in the city. He's my best friend.
Oh, you mean all the
This is
rats?
Clyde.
Well, the rats want to eat your horse?
Probably.
Rats want to kill everyone.
Yeah, they
I
probably.
want to
Yeah.
eat the rats. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed out there, but we had to kill a few of them ourselves. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they just got all fucking jumpy all of a sudden.
I didn't see a single one jump.
I saw several.
Saw a few of them fall.
And you could see some bloodied weapons on the table behind him. Like, I saw several of them jump at me.
Oh, did you survive?
Yeah. Did great.
It's good to hear.
What kind of question is that?
Well, anyway, I don't. People might want to see you. You're still known around here.
Is the queen in?
I don't fucking know. I haven't
Well,
seen her.
look,
Actually,
Worst
come to
guard post ever.
come to think of it, I haven't seen her for a bit.
Sam would just go straight to the fucking bar area.
I'm just gonna head in. Okay. He says, "Well, okay, bye. I guess." Fucking rude.
I gotta go put my horse up. He's not comfortable. I need to give
Fucking
him
where? Well,
apples. No, in a
listen.
room.
There's room here. Why don't you just leave him here? We'll watch your fucking
No.
horse.
This is my best friend, Clyde. He stays with me.
That's sad. All right, go ahead.
Get fun.
Okay. I'm gonna go by you, and I'm gonna go to the tavern. I'm gonna throw a chair in a pit.
I heard about that. Okay. You guys head in, and I'll bring you there now. Clara, are you familiar with this area, or would you like? I can describe it. I don't know if you've seen or heard.
Can you describe it for me, please?
I will. So as you guys make your way in, so most of you are familiar with this bar, but best you walk in, and you've been led through underground tunnels, through this abandoned building, the secret entrance, and all these people who are unfamiliar with you, who didn't question your being there because they referred to your group as the Bronze Toads, which you've heard before. You're not entirely sure of the origin of that, but they lead you into this surprisingly large tavern. It's a 2-story tavern. So on the right is the map of the second floor, and on the left is the map of the first floor. And you walk in, and immediately there's just a kind of light chatter about the area. As people walk in, as you guys walk in, a couple people go, raise a drink, and then go back to their discussions. There's tables strewn about, and there's a large ornate chandelier at the very center, which hangs over this strange pit with a board across it. It's a strange pit of green sludge.
Ew.
But it's a rather large tavern for being hidden underground. And as you walk in, for the rest of you, there are a couple of familiar faces. Immediately, you're greeted by Durathil, who sees you guys and goes, welcome back, friends.
I
How
push
are you
right
doing?
past him,
Oh.
and I point
Hello.
to the bartender, and I go, "My man."
And he points back and winks, and Durathil's like, fucking rude.
Sorry. Hello, Durathil. I'm sorry. He's my man. I extend a hand.
That's understandable. He's everybody's man.
Hello, Mr. Battery.
Darethil, how much alcohol have you brought me?
He cocks his head a little bit.
That's why he's the man. I point to the bartender.
Ah, yes.
Bess would whisper to whoever she's standing next to. So, do they
6.
have food here?
6 says, yes, they have food. I can buy you some. What did you want?
Really?
I will buy you some food. What would you like?
For me?
Do they have cheese?
You buy food for pretty little old me?
They might have cheese. I can ask.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. Sam, what are you doing with your horse?
I asked Durethil if he sees anywhere where I could tie Clyde.
The Clyde tide.
Dorothil says, you could tie him to a table? I don't know.
Sure.
Why the fuck did you bring a horse
Or
down
go tie
here?
him to this table.
He's got a shit all over the place. This place smells bad enough already.
He's my best friend, and it's not safe.
While
in
they're
the
having
city.
this exchange, I pull Zelfer to the side,
Hmm?
and I lean in really close to him. And I whisper, has anything live ever been thrown in the pit before?
Yes.
That's right, you threw humans in there. Alright, never mind. Thank you. That's all. And then I turn back.
As the bartender actually heard your conversation, Six just says, cheese, I guess. And the bartender kind of thinks for a moment, nods, and heads back into a room. And he comes back out with a block of cheese. It doesn't look great, but it's cheese.
Probably looks like cheese though, and that's you know,
Yeah,
that's
it's cheese, and I think that's all you want. And he gives the hand symbol for 1 gold. And 6 says,
What?
sure.
What's
Hand.
the hand symbol for that again?
Is 1, and then he makes a G with his hand. Or it'd be this way. Or 2 hands. He makes a G. And 6 hands over the gold and says, eat up, I guess. And bartender hands you a big block of cheese.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And 6
And
says,
I
you know,
start
you should
stuffing my face.
probably eat something other than cheese. You need a balanced diet, now that you're human.
What else is there to eat?
Bread and meat and vegetables and fruit.
Me.
Okay, so Sam, you're tying up your horse there. What's everyone doing here in the bar?
Mr. Percy, I learned something today.
What did you learn, Zelfer?
If you save people, they give you gold.
Nice. The people in that town were really nice, weren't they?
Oh, they were so nice.
Sam would go up to the
Completely
bar
oblivious.
and ask for some apples and some fish.
Barkeep kind of narrows his eyes for a sec. He thinks. He shrugs. He walks back, and he brings back 2 apples. Neither of them looks very fresh. And, a raw fish.
Sure. how
Also
much?
smells. He thinks for a moment. Signals for 2 gold.
I give it to him.
He smiles and kind of quietly chuckles a little bit and hands it to you.
I will sit at the table with Clyde. I'll give Clyde the apples, and I'll put the fish on the table and let the kitty eat.
Okay, you have fed your pets well. I mean, the horse, it's not a lot of food, but that's a treat. And then the cat is eating away, man. Having a blast.
Then I'd also like to ask the bartender for the freshest steak he could offer for myself.
He gives like a sly
Nice
half
glass
smile.
of whiskey.
He nods when you say whiskey. He gives you a sly half smile and points at your horse. And then
Said,
gives
"Clyde,
like the
this is my
okay
best
symbol.
friend."
He nods.
Actually, the OK symbol is now a white power hate sign.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, you can't do that anymore.
He points
I
at the
did-
horse again and then makes a chopping motion. And then two
No,
okay symbols.
I did that
no.
subconsciously the other day. My dad goes, "Oh, you're alt right," and I said, "I can't stop doing it. It's a reaction at this point."
And he shrugs when you tell him that he can't cook up your horse. And he heads back. He's gone for about 10 minutes and brings back some whiskey and what looks like a singed okay steak. And he makes a symbol for 7 silver.
I give it to him.
He shrugs. Okay, takes it. You have steak and whiskey.
I feast.
Sure you do. You and your animals are feasting. I imagine Six orders himself a drink and some food as well. So now Six and Bess are eating.
Bess would mooch off of whatever Six has on his plate too.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
And orders another round from the bartender. And he says, "Here, just have this." And he gives you your own.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you.
And he nods. Yep, no problem. And he kind of like pushes his food slightly further away from you.
I feel like I haven't eaten in years.
I've been feeding you so much cheese. What are you talking about?
Rat's stomach has.
You've been
no
drinking my water and eating my cheese.
Because
Yeah,
water
but I
refills
haven't
you up.
I haven't had a person body. I don't know.
Person body.
This is so yummy.
Okay.
Well, potty, if you would.
Sam would cut off a piece of his steak and hand it to her and tell her to try it. It's meat.
I would eat it.
Oh yeah, give her your meat.
It's
She would love it.
Schmeat her.
Sam, it's an okay steak. It's kind of burned. It's overcooked. Oh well. Bess, it's fucking awesome.
Holy moly!
Meat is awesome, right?
Hey, so
Durthel comes
Bess-
over and sits next to you guys, next to Sam, kind of in between all you.
Bess, theoretically, since you remember everything that happened while you were around, did you hear any of Zimmer's plans and shit?
Well, yeah. What do
Sam
you
says,
Okay.
what do you want
hey,
to know?
Dartha, look at this.
Good talk, man.
I don't know what he had lots of plans. He's a very crazy and crazy individual, kind of like your friend there. I gesture to Zelfer.
Zelfer is talking to eye in a jar.
Yep,
Jesus.
I expected nothing less.
Oof.
Angus too.
Angus 2.0.
No,
What would you want? What would you want to know?
I don't know. I mean, if there's anything extremely important that spikes your mind, then I feel like it would be probably good to know. But hey, no pressure.
All the
Well, then
pressure.
What would I know?
I will take
You're
you to
new
Secret
around
Secrets
here.
real quick.
Yay!
So what you would know from your time with Zimmer, you know that he had plans. Always, he just wanted to learn more He wanted to learn more
You're
magic. Yeah, I got
breaking
you.
up
I saw.
completely.
He always wants to learn more magic. He always wants to create more magic. He wants to grow more powerful. And you slowly saw him twist into somebody who was resorting to more sinister means to gain that power. He turned to necromancy. He wanted to become the most powerful necromancer he could eventually. And his plans were mostly to take Direwood as his own. He set up here for 2 reasons. Because he knew a lot of adventurers came here to, adventure. And so he would draw them in. And if he found anyone worth his time, he would subjugate them as best he could. So to have them work for him. And eventually then he'd have, his own small army of people once he grew powerful enough to take the city for his own and take the castle. You would also know the party, when they came in, he planned to subjugate them. But then they escaped, and now he sort of has a bit of a vendetta against them. Because you know that they pushed his plans back quite a bit. For the most part, that's all you know.
Okay, you said there was two reasons why he wanted to take Direwood, and then you just said the adventurers. What was the other?
Oh, there are 2 reasons he's in Direwood. One was for the adventurers, and the other was because he wanted to take it. But the
Gotcha.
adventurers was like a means to that end.
Cool.
Okay, I'll bring it back. And you can tell that in your own words.
Become a true
Okay.
vampire.
So you were asking her what she knew about Zimmer, and she will tell you.
Well, he actually. Fun fact of the day. He's my uncle. And
Say what?
that's why my mom and I lived with him because we didn't have anywhere else to go. And well, he turned me into a rat, and he tested a lot of potions on me, which was not a lot of fun, and sometimes hurt a lot. But anyways, he never used to be mean, and then he wanted to become the powerful what's the word?
Wizard?
Necro
Necrogoblicon.
Yeah, he wanted to be the most powerful necrogoblicon that there was in the world, and he wanted to do that because he wants to.
I'm sorry.
I think he wants to take Direwood over for himself.
Oh
my God.
Durathil, Clara, this very patchy tabaxi. He's a cat person, but he's covered in tattoos very similar to Six's, and his fur is very patchy. He has a lot of scars. And he leans in and goes.
Is Discord shitting out for anybody else?
No.
Oh, rip.
But he leans in and he says, "What the fuck is a necrogoblicon?"
Oh, hang on, I'll show you. Image getting posted in Direwood.
I have a feeling
Okay.
I'm gonna hate this.
It's like
That's
under
him
shit we
now.
love.
Oh my god.
That's Necrogoblicon. That's now Zimmer.
Is that an actual band?
Yeah,
Fuck me, dude.
like he's got a giant goblin dick and everything.
Oh God.
We didn't have to go there.
But I'm glad we did.
So being that Sam doesn't have a picture of the band Necrogoblicon on him, I'm gonna retcon that out. I mean, you can still say Necrogoblicon, it's
Hey,
funny, but like you
no.
don't have a picture, so you don't say, "Here, I'll show you."
Posting memes right now.
Is Eden posting memes? Oh, she is.
Yeah.
She's probably watching on stream. Anyway,
No, that's not fair. That's meta.
that is pretty meta, but whatever. Moving on. Bess was not finished.
He,
Or were you?
She'd be trailing it off, making sense and making not making sense. He wants to take Direwood for himself, and part of that, by doing that, he wants to he likes to meet people like you guys, like adventurers, I guess, and he really he wants to build an army. That's
likes to
what
fuck 'em.
he was ranting about that a lot, all the time, a lot.
Oh, my ass hurts from this fucking computer chair.
You could have just asked.
I would have joined him. I don't really care for not killing people.
Percy holds up his drinking. Well, cheer to that.
Sulfur holds up an imaginary
Sam
drink
won't
that he
vape
makes
for
with minor illusion. He holds up a drink.
Thanks.
A spectral drink.
Hey, Durathil, look what I got.
What do you have?
Sam summons his sword and shield.
Ah, you did it. Congratulations. Did you slay the beast?
Nope.
Well, we killed the baby one.
There was a baby one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Tell
don't
me about it.
remember that.
Well, the more you know.
Well,
So
now
you
do.
got the shield. Did you get all the gold, all the riches? Are you
No,
rich
I
now?
took
Are you gonna
70
buy me a
of them.
drink?
Nope, still down there.
Alright.
I mean, if you want me to buy you a drink, I will.
I'm not opposed.
I'll buy him a drink.
And he says, the usual. And the bartender nods. And, looks to you.
How many gold is that?
That is, 5 silver.
Ah, yes, I forgot.
Fancy drink.
I look at the bartender and go, "What he's getting, but better."
The bartender smiles. He makes a symbol for 6 silver.
I
I'll
hand
also
him
get
7.
5 silver
He
drinks.
nods and brings you a slightly better drink.
I'm marking 10 off mine because I'm also gonna get some.
Sure. So you all have your drinks.
Is it alcohol?
Oh yeah.
The second I take a sip of it, I spit. Because Zelfer hates the taste of
Hey,
alcohol.
Zelfa, spitters
Yes.
are quitters, dude.
What does that mean, Mr. Percy?
It
Yes,
means
yes.
don't
What
be
does
a
that
quitter.
mean?
When you're sucking dick,
Jesus Christ.
I'm waiting.
Dude, I'll fucking go the mile.
Zelfer doesn't know what you're on about.
Sam asked the bartender for more veggies and another steak and another whiskey.
He puts
I
up a
hand him
finger.
Mine.
No, the bartender puts up a finger, as in like a wait. He heads back and he brings out a large platter of various veggies. Keep in mind, you're at an underground tavern. He probably has a lot of different sources. It's not. None of this is particularly fresh, but there's some veggies, some starches, some meats, a little bit more cheese. He just brings out a large platter and sets it on the counter in front of the whole party, and motions for 1 gold.
Oh, hey now. I was buying for my animals. I'll give the cheese the best.
More
I
cheese?
hand them a gold.
You not. So you all have snacks. You have snacks. You have your drinks.
I hand Sam my my beverage
I drink it, chug it,
because I
Yeah.
Fuck it, chug the ale.
because he's a quitter.
Did you already finish your first drink?
Yep.
Make a Constitution saving throw then. This stuff is not light. Let's say that.
on a
Sam,
scale
it's
from-
been
And
it's
I'm
been a
going
while.
on drink number 3 too.
It's been a while since you've really drank a lot. You're getting a hard buzz, buddy. You're a big guy, so it's gonna take more than that. But you're getting a hard buzz already.
Well, I've just chugged my 3rd one,
Yep.
Can we do character descriptions so I
And-
know what
and-
everybody looks like?
and now
I don't have
I will eat my meat and give my veggies to my horse.
Yeah. Just for
Eat
Clara's
my
sake, that's a fine
my
idea. I probably
I
haven't
didn't know if
described the
that was your time or
characters.
not, I'm
No, it's fine. I hadn't realized because I tell you about Direwood so much. I hadn't realized you didn't have character descriptions. Let's go around quick. Jesse, can you start with Sam? Just describe him
Sure.
for her.
So Sam is a human, first of all. He has green eyes, black hair. He is 6'11" at
Holy
240
Christ.
pounds of muscle
and Dick.
He's a hawk.
and dick. Most of the time you see him, he'll be in full plate armor to include a helmet, so you wouldn't see his actual body. But right now, he's just in his normal underclothes.
Thank you.
Also, he's
Uh,
36.
Isaac.
Actually, if you look under the little newspaper icon that says journal, my character is under there, but that was when he was chained up.
Right. No, that is way back there. Hold on. I will actually pull up a a picture for
Oh
you,
yeah, you
Clara.
can see a picture of Sam in his armor too.
And a
Um,
picture of Zelfer.
Yeah,
So,
those are somewhere down there. Where the fuck?
I mean, mine's right
I
above
don't-
Bramble
I don't
Snap,
see one of
also known as
Zelfer.
PD Piranha.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
see
Can I see
Zelfer.
it?
No, here's Percival.
So imagine that, except no chains and no collar. He still has the gauntlets.
And he's still shirtless.
Yes.
Okay.
Very. And also across his back is a giant family crest branded into his back.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Ugh.
And this is the sketch of Zelfer.
Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't shaved yet, so I've got a scruffy little beard going.
Neat.
Nice.
Oh, and just for the sake of it, the man you were just talking to in that other mill, Malcolm, this was him.
Hmm.
Looks like a tool.
I actually haven't seen that one.
He does look like a tool.
This is Gerd.
Well, he does
can't do
talk
it.
like this.
It's sure Gerd.
Yep.
Gerd's
Gerd? Oh yeah, the giant armor. That was a giant suit of armor just guarding the stairs at that mill as well.
he's chilling. He's chilling.
Cool.
I don't have any pictures of Six, but I'll describe him for you. Six is a half elf, I believe. Let me pull up his character sheet actually.
Oh, Percival's human, by the way.
Cool.
Six,
You have a picture of
Is-
Sam.
a 5'10", weighing 160 pounds. He has gray eyes. He has shortish, mediumish black hair.
Shortish, medium-ish, black hair.
It literally doesn't
It's
say.
kind of like long, short, medium. You know?
Yeah, exactly. He is a half elf, and you could see he's wearing like an open, like that classic pirate shirt that is kind of open in like a giant V-neck, like a very very deep V-neck. It's like it's not a vest, but you know what I'm talking about. He's wearing one of those, and you can so his chest is exposed, and along that you can see very intricate, kind of slightly purplish, tattoos all around and anywhere on his skin that his skin is showing. You can see these tattoos. And Bess, having spent so much time on his skin, you would know that they change every day.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Sure. So,
Ooh.
Sure.
Oh, my body.
moving on.
Is it ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did Jesse describe Sam? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You can see there's a picture of him in his armor.
Where is that?
I don't know how to drag it out. It's in my character.
What's
bio.
Oh, it's in your yeah, I can show that. Yes, I will. Okay. Can I do this? No. Okay, well, I'll pull that up, but in the meantime, Dorothel asks, "So, what have you guys been up to?"
Yeah. Can I buy magic stuff here?
Things want to kill us.
He looks confused. If you consider drugs magic, yes.
No, I mean down in the New Republic, not in this tavern.
I don't know.
You're a silly man.
There's not exactly a potion seller down here.
I'm technically not even a man. I'm a cat.
Sorry, friend. If you want magic, you'll not find it here. Except for in the arena, sometimes you'll find magic being thrown about.
I put my hand on his shoulder. Can you show me some magic?
He puts his hand on your thigh. He says, "I sure can," and winks.
Nuts instantly.
Not knowing how to wink, I blink very aggressively. I just start blinking a lot.
Do you ever just
He laughs and
and
pulls
when
his
you
hand away.
blink, You grunt.
Ugh.
Like a motherfucking thwomp.
I lean close to Percy. Mr. Percy,
Yes.
I think he likes you.
That is a picture of Sam. Here.
Holy
Whoop.
shit.
That is Sam in his full
Oh,
armor.
he thick as fuck, dude. Sam, Samayo, can you sit on my face?
So
full
things are
armor.
trying to kill you. You're looking for magic. Where's the girl?
The what?
The one who
she
died?
dipped.
Oh, she
Um,
said no. She left.
Oh, well,
She got her soul and feelings back and then decided, nah, fuck you guys.
I don't
That's
blame
not
her.
what happened.
You,
Hey.
from what I heard, you were kind of, violent.
You know us. We are violent. That's
Yeah,
like the
I'm-
main thing.
Don't get me
Violent?
wrong. I'm glad to see you back here, but I heard that you weren't allowed back by the queen.
Oh,
Only
shit.
if she saw us in here.
Ah, well, better hope she doesn't show up.
At this point, I think we've got a lot bigger problems.
I've
to
got a
worry about.
foolproof plan if she does show up, so don't worry about it.
I
And
take your word for
also,
it.
that it only extends to the tavern. So
Right. Well, that's it then. You kill things.
Yeah, there's some really bad necrogoblicon dude trying to kill us.
I still don't know what the
Those are
fuck
rare
that
and all-
Oh
is.
my
I
god.
hate you so much.
So you know necro stuff. You know necromancy and stuff.
Necromancy,
That's
yes.
the word.
Now you know things that are goblins.
I am are goblins that practice necromancy called necrogoblicons.
Exactly.
Sure.
That's weird, but okay.
this dude is basically a goblin. He's not really a goblin, but he might as well be.
Spiritually, he's a guard. He's
A garblin.
He's a goblin.
He's gargling.
Like if you had a word for it, it'd be trans goblin.
He looks around at you guys, saying all this. He just takes his cup and takes a big swig, slams it down. Sure, necrogoblicon. All right. But
Sam,
why,
get more whiskey.
why are you here?
Because Mr. Sam couldn't agree on where to go.
Yeah, they couldn't agree where to go, so I just jokingly said, "Hey, the New Republic," and everybody went, "Yeah, it's a good idea." So here we are.
Well, food, shitty food, okay drink, great drugs. Why
We need to
not?
sleep.
Percy missed you.
Sleep.
And
It's so early. The night is so young.
Plan, but we also need to come up with a plan
A plan for what?
and not die. Hopefully, for the crazy necrogoblicon dude
Ah.
that wants to murder our
Necroglobins.
faces.
I
So
think he has a vendetta against you guys. Us guys.
I do believe you're correct.
So there's a goblin, a necromantic goblin, trying to kill you, and you need to make a
Yep.
plan to kill him.
Oh, but he's a
Yep,
person.
he's strong and scary, and I think he's
A
behind the
strong
rats in
goblin.
the city.
I also think he's trying to kill you.
Kill
Probably.
me?
He wants to kill everyone.
Do you know who we are?
The bronze toads, yes.
Yep, he wants to kill you.
Interesting.
So I say you help us.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
Let's get everyone who has ever met us on our side
Okay.
to
maybe
fight.
we can
somewhere.
somehow convince the queen
He leans
and
back a bit.
your wizard buddy and the Grey Cloaks to all come together and kill this
The
necrogoblicon.
what?
He leans
What?
he leans back a bit at your proposal and he says, "Honestly, I'm not all that concerned. I can handle a few rats. Though if you wanted my services, it costs a pretty penny, but
How
I'm
much?
up for hire. Well, it depends on what you
uh,
want me to do.
I'm up for dicking.
That will cost 50 gold per night."
That's
I'm not that rich.
I pull out a piece of copper and I start cleaning it, trying to make it look prettier because I have no clue what he means by pretty penny.
That's will cost. I guess in this realm, the phrase would be a pretty copper.
Yep, and because Zelfer has no clue what that means,
I pull out my sack of gold that has 70 pieces in it, and I thump it on the table and look at him with a grin.
Sam orders another whiskey,
Okay.
like the best one that he's got.
Best whiskey of gold.
Hell yeah.
He gives you. It's not a whiskey glass this time. It's like almost.
A mug.
It's basically a mug. Yeah.
I chug it.
Okay. Make another Constitution saving throw
Oh,
with disadvantage.
Let's hope we're not fighting anything tonight, because we're fucked.
Okay. You're able to hold your own, but you're starting to get drunk. Like you're not incoherent, but you're starting to get drunk. And he looks at the 70 gold, Durathil, and he says, "Well, what did you want me to do?"
I'm kidding, but
Oh.
I'm kidding.
It was-
oh, I pull out my 80 bag and I put it next to the person. He goes, "Mine's bigger."
Okay, but how much have you bought with it?
There's 80 gold in there, and then there's 68 silver pieces, and there's 104 copper pieces because I'm making this one pretty for him.
That didn't answer my question at all, Zelfa.
Six
I
pulls
bought-
out his pouch of 262 gold, slams it down with a big thud. He's like, "Mine's biggest."
Hey,
I-
Six. Hey,
Six
Six.
would absolutely do that.
Hey, Six. I got 40 gold. Could you share some?
Bess would empty out her pockets, but they're
Dust.
empty.
Bess just pulls out her pockets.
Rips him out of her pants.
And Six puts his gold away and says, "I'll hold on to it."
I finished prettying up that piece of copper.
Okay.
Here you go, one pretty piece of copper.
And Durathil laughs. "I like your attitude."
Does he take it?
No.
No. Why'd you say that like he was disgusted?
Listen, if you have something you would actually like for me to do, I can do it for gold. But until you have, I'm not going to jump into some fight without knowing what's happening.
How much would it cost to hire you to fight with us?
To fight with you depends on what we're fighting and how long I am fighting for.
If you chill with us for a week, we'll give you
Necrogoblicon.
30% of any winnings we have after a week.
Of any winnings. Well, what are
Yes,
the
if we-
possible winnings?
Well, okay, let's say, how about this? If you help us for, let's say, a week
Let's
or
fight in the
so,
arena.
we will go down and help get more gold out of the pit that they went into to get the shield.
I did find a pretty good method for that.
Oh, Jesus.
The pit with the giant dragon.
Yes.
I'm not going in there.
Percival can make specifically him though.
I can make what?
If one of you wants to go
You-
down
you
there and gets
get
me a
into the
pile
pit,
of gold in
take it.
return for my services, then fine, but I'm not going down there.
Listen,
not
I
stupid.
can teleport people.
Right.
So, theoretically, if we could get down there, You can pocket as much gold as you want. I teleport you up into the bridge. We run.
Well, how far can you teleport?
I've done it before. I can do it again.
But how
How
far?
far?
Far enough to not die the first time.
Make a persuasion check.
Fair point.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Persuasion is not a core stat.
He nods and says, well, again, it
I'd even
depends.
lend you my backpack for you to just scoop up as much as you could.
That is good, but it depends on what we are doing. You want me to fight a goblin capable of necromancy?
It's not actually a goblin. I think he's human. An old man.
He's a human. He's a person. He's a person. He's a person.
He's some
human.
super powerful wizard.
You want me to
But he
fight a super
might as
powerful
well.
wizard
Yep.
with
Oh
you
yeah. Yes.
for a week?
I don't know about a week. I
Yeah,
hope
we
that the
can
fight
not
wouldn't
stop.
cost a week.
You said one of you said I would be with you for a week.
I'm just spitballing and trying to get prices.
Listen, when you have an actual job for me, let me know. I'm an infiltrator. I am sneaky. I can kill with precision. I do not
flip
just
a coin.
roam around.
I
Prove
flip
it.
1 gold onto the table.
Kill Zelfer.
And I put my arm up to arm wrestle him.
To arm wrestle who?
Battery boy. Durfa.
Jesus.
Durathil. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So you put your arm up to arm wrestle him.
After putting a gold down and sliding into him.
And he says, well, okay. And he pulls out his own gold, slides it, and sets it down.
No, I'm paying you to arm wrestle me. I don't care about the winnings.
Oh, if it's just an arm wrestle for fun, I'll do it for free. I'm not
Or you
very
could just
strong, but I'll give
Take
it a
the
shot.
fucking gold.
If you're insisting, he takes the gold.
Hey, give me back. No, I'm kidding.
And then he puts it in his pocket, as well as the gold he'd pulled out, and takes the gold back out, puts it on the table, and says, winner takes it.
You fucked up.
Okay, dude. Sure.
I'm telling you, you're going to win, but let's see it.
All right.
Okay. You lock arms?
I put Angus in between them and say, Angus is going to be the judge.
He goes, what the fuck is that?
That is a rattling eye and a beaker.
I
will not sugarcoat it for you.
I-
That is an eyeball.
Can you not have it on the table?
He is the.
Yeah, Zelfer, I'm trying to eat. Can you please get that thing off the table?
You're not at the table with us, you whore.
Actually,
I'm
no,
sitting
they're over at the table where Sam
They're
is.
At the
Oh.
table with me.
Yes.
I can't believe how nonchalantly you said that. It is a rattling eye and a beaker.
But
I do have an eyeball floating in vitreous fluid. What's it to you?
Do you need a rattling eye for a potion or something? That's fucking weird.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Angus is more than just an eye. He's
You
my friend.
named it?
Well, it wasn't a rattling eye to begin with. At first, it was a crocodile eye, but I
He
accidentally
completely
threw a
turns away from you to Percival. Are you ready?
Yes.
Zelfer, mark this down in your book of how not to make friends. You don't just put an eye next to someone.
I didn't put an eye next to
Think
someone. I
they
put
think it's
Angus
gross.
next to someone. Why are you dehumanizing Angus?
Because it's not a human. It's not even a human eye.
What has Angus ever done to you to earn this hatred?
Percival,
It's
roll 2
being
strength
gross
checks.
When I'm trying to eat.
He can hear you, you know.
Good.
Okay,
I apologize.
So- what happens is you guys
That
lock
said-
arms,
said
and
too many
immediately,
syllables. Apologize.
immediately you're kind of locked in this stalemate where you're sitting there, neither of your hands is moving, and then you slowly start. Yes, he did. And you slowly start to pull his hand down. Make another strength check. So you're in the lead. Okay. And this time you really pull. He's like at the edge of the table. You almost got him. Roll one more. And slam. His hand is down. He's like, well,
Jesus,
I guess
fucking
you've
climbed.
I guess you've got 1 gold, and he passes it to you.
Me
You know-
next. Me next. I wanna arm wrestle
Listen,
someone.
I just arm wrestled somebody twice my size. My arm fucking hurts. I'm not
Maybe
wrestling
not you.
somebody.
How about Percy? Percy, come
Yeah,
on.
you
wrestle
two.
me.
You two go ahead.
I
Just-
take the gold and I put it down on the table and I slide it towards Sam and I say, "Winner takes all."
Sure.
And Dunathil takes out a couple silver and puts it in the pot as well.
I look over to the bartender and I motion to the table with my finger and I point at him and back to the table and back to the table with a grin.
What?
But I'm looking at the
And back
bartender
to
and
the
I'm pointing at the
and back to
table and back. I cut out then because I said back to the table, back to him, back to the table.
Oh, got you.
You know, like
The bartender's just smiling. He shakes his head slightly and continues smiling and watching.
Fine.
Okay, both of you roll one strength check.
Give me this drink.
Okay, Sam, immediately your hands, you're locked in a moment, and then Percival again starts to slowly bring your hand down. Both of you roll another.
I'm literally using all my good rolls for the next 4 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
no
again,
kidding.
it's barely, he's Percival. He's putting up a damn good fight, but you're barely pulling his down just a little
I have
bit
a
more.
19 in strength, so.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Well, sorry, you fucking suck.
Maybe it has something to do with him being kind of drunk, but roll one more strength check, both of you.
Yeah. Jesus.
There it is.
Okay, and you guys are locked. Sam has like a little second window. You guys are locked in place just at the edge of the table.
Oops.
Okay.
Wait, did you?
No, I accidentally rolled twice.
Okay, both of you again?
Or the next one.
Nope. Roll again. Both of you again.
Okay.
Ew.
Oof.
Oh.
And Sam starts to bring your hand back up just slightly. Roll again.
I grin and I go, no.
No, and as you grin and say no, you get another second when you bring his hand just to the edge of the table. Roll again. At this point, there are some people in the bar going, "Fine, yeah, yeah," and then you poof bring his hand down at the edge of the table, and several people in the bar are like,
Nice.
"Yeah!"
I get up and I slap my fist against my pecs and I'm like, ugh.
So you got a gold and 2 silver for that.
I try and get up and I kind of
I got-
stumble.
You got 2 silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
The gold was yours already.
I
I hug
I
him. That's my grandson.
I look at
I
Dur's
think,
my
I
old
think
man.
Sam is kind of drunk. Sam orders another whiskey, by the way.
Okay.
Or another one of that big glass of whatever the fuck that was.
Okay. That's going to be another gold.
Done. I chug it.
Make a constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Sam's shit-faced.
Sam hugs Percy. He goes, man, if I wish I knew my son when he was older, but I imagine he'd be like you.
Thanks, pseudo dad.
I look at Percy. Percy,
Yes.
would you like a better fight with Durthil in
I
arm wrestling?
are you going to make him bigger?
I am going to make him bigger.
I don't want
I
this.
do not consent to this. This is not. I've seen your magic.
You don't want to be bigger?
Not really. I like my size.
Yeah, but do the ladies.
Ladies?
Yeah,
Men?
but do the guys.
The men.
Hey, Zopher.
Yes.
No, I'm
Can
just
you
kidding. The
target,
ladies love
like
it.
specific body parts to make bigger.
I've never tried.
Make-
You can enlarge the whole body by that much, or you can
Make-
enlarge the hand by 10.
Make my penis larger.
This is a hand.
I don't believe there's any help for what you've got.
So
Make
you
my
want, like,
arm
a
bigger.
normal-sized one?
Yeah, I do.
Do you whip out your penis?
No, make my arm bigger.
Make your arm bigger? Is he
Beat off with it careful.
Test.
is he wearing a shirt right now?
Yes. Should I
I'm
take it off?
No, I'm gonna try to shrink his shirt.
Well, that'd be rude.
I'm saying I'm gonna do it. Close your eyes. You drunk piece of
Okay.
shit. I'm gonna shrink his shirt.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Shirt's not a fucking person. Can't
Work
do
your
it.
magics.
Boom.
Okay. You cast Enlarge Reduce. and immediately you can feel resistance. Like, the spell is not meant for this. It's being constricted, and being up against this person, like, the magic, you have to put a lot of effort into it, and you actually, like, kind of struggle for a second, and then the top of his shirt rips, and it starts to shrink on him a little bit. And it's very tight now, Sam, and the top is ripped.
I look, man, this was a nice shirt. My wife gave me this shirt.
Durathil pipes up. I have a feeling you guys are not going to be making the plan that you planned on planning.
Oh no, that's because Mr. Sam decided. Oh, look at me! I'm gonna drink because I'm sad.
Hey, buddy. I'm not sad.
Durathil kind of like leans back, kind of out of you
Why
guys'
would I
way.
be sad?
Because
Yeah.
all your family's dead and we're all you've got.
How can you be sad when you got a kick-ass grandson?
I'm going to go
Now
join my
Sam
friend
is
at the
sad.
bar, and Durathil goes and sits with Six.
Now Zelfer mentioned his family, and now he's sad, and now he's like really angry.
Yo, that's fucking tough.
Like
man.
Sam is like fuming.
Clyde shits on the floor.
Roleplayed like a true horse.
It's just a as shit lands on the floor.
Clyde, what are you doing? I'm
There's now a
shit.
pile of horse shit on the floor.
Not cleaning it up.
Just prestidigitation.
I prestidigitation it and make the smell worse.
Oh, so
Why
now the
would
bar
you do
patrons
that?
are like, oh, what the oh, gee, get that fucking horse out of here. God, there's a bunch of people like yelling. The bartender just very, very quietly just plugs his nose with one hand.
Smell, don't drink and drive.
Sam, a bunch of people are yelling at you to get your horse out of here now.
They can kiss my ass.
It smells
Clyde is
terrible.
my best friend. It only smells terrible because of this shitty wizard.
Yeah, shit, dude.
Shit, sir.
It's not my fault you brought a horse into an establishment. Haven't you heard that old joke? A horse walks into the bar.
Haven't you heard that old joke? Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Samael, have you heard of my friend named Joe? Have you?
No.
You don't know him?
No, I don't know Joe.
Fuck, he's not saying. I can't joke now.
Who's Joe?
Sam fucking falls
Joe Mama.
face first onto the fucking table.
I would like to move the smell with prestidigitation to make it come out of Sam's butt. Oh, he pooped himself.
Shitty man, ugly shitty man.
Guys, look at Samael. He shit himself.
This campaign is successfully shit two people's pants.
I like to just make a note that I have put actual poop down on the map.
Jesus.
It's not a joke anymore. It's who he actually is.
Are people like looking at Samael as if he pooped himself?
The people are yelling at him about the horse. They're yelling about the smell coming from him. Like, you fucking drunk. Go clean yourself up. Yeah.
You filthy bastard.
I can't believe we hang out with someone who shits himself in public.
My God. So, what's the party want to do?
I'm gonna
I think
nudge.
Sam has effectively passed out.
I'm gonna tip him up on his. I'm like, I think I heard you're supposed to put drunk people on their back, belly side up. And I do just that.
Zelfa, no. We want to prank him, not kill him. I roll him on his side.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's his back, and I flip him back over to his back, and I look at Percy.
Would you be able to? I'm 240 pounds.
I
Do
would
you
say
have your armor on right now?
No,
He
but I'm
always has
240 pounds without the armor.
Man, you are fat.
pretty relatable.
I don't have a negative strength score, if that's what you're getting at. It's a 10. Average.
If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 20,
So, what's the party doing?
Crying.
Did Sam get shit faced at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
no, it'd be 6, 7.
Yeah,
Mr. Percy,
it's a bit early to get
What-
shit faced, but
what do you
What are you
think?
talking about? We start drinking at fucking 9 in the morning over here,
I was drinking pretty early yesterday too.
and that's late.
that's called a problem.
That's
Mr.
because it's your
I don't got a problem. You got a problem.
Mr. Percy,
Yes,
you are the most clear-headed person who I'm talking to right now.
that's the truth.
Sam, make a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Damn.
Go ahead.
What do you believe our next plan of action should be?
Wait until fuckface sobers up, and then do the thing.
All he wants to do is go back to the people
Okay.
who wear the article of clothing that identifies
Listen.
them.
I already had my chance to do something, and we took it. I said I wanted to go to the New Republic. Here we are.
Some people start moving upstairs to get away from the smell.
Can you turn the poop off, please?
I prestidigitation to. I can't clean up this shit with it, but I can make it stop smelling constantly, can't I?
You can remove the stench as long as you have prestidigitation. Prestidigitation, is that instantaneous or is it
It's
like a
an instant
duration?
cantrip. It's an instant cantrip, I believe. I don't
But
know.
what's the duration? Like,
Forever.
can you get rid of the smell for a minute at a time, or is it instantaneous? The smell's gone.
Duration is an hour.
Okay, so you can remove the smell for an hour at a time. Yeah. Okay.
So I do that.
You could
Yep.
effectively make a corpse stop smelling forever.
I mean, if you stayed up 24 hours a day, yeah. Anyway, so the smell is gone, but there's still poop.
I look at Percy and go, can we drag him next to the poop so there's a chance he wakes up and rolls into it?
Why are you being so mean today?
Mr. Sam was mean to me. It's only fair I get him back.
Because revenge is great.
You taught me that, Percy.
I know, I'm kidding. I want to kill my brother. Alright.
Oh, so do you believe that we're siblings?
Not even in the slightest. But if we are, hypothetically, I will cut your head off. That's all.
Why?
I have my reasons.
Well, if my head theoretically is going to be removed, I think it's fair that I know those reasons.
Oh, and I will tell you if I'm about to remove your head.
Why
I'll
can't
do
you
it for
tell me?
free.
Am I supposed
That's a
to
hard
pay?
bargain.
Am I supposed to pay you to remove my head?
You can pay me for whatever you want, man. I don't. I don't judge here. I will tell you when the time's right, and right now the time is not. Find me in 593 minutes.
I start counting seconds.
I'll look over at 6, and that'll keep him busy for a while.
Is there anything important that you guys want to discuss or do before you just take your long rest for the night?
No, Percival's made his
Where's the
decision,
best?
and people have already gotten to his decision, so he's not part of the decision-making process anymore.
Clara.
Claire's sleeping, I bet.
Clara?
I'm not. There was a car alarm going off out here, and I didn't want to bug you guys because I could see it lighting my voice up.
Anything from Bess? For the rest of the night?
Nope.
No? She's just gonna hang out with Six?
Yeah.
Okay, Six and Durthrow are gonna sit at the bar and just kind of casually nurse a couple of drinks and just talk, just catching up. Six informs Durthrow of what's actually been going on, and he basically recounts everything you've been with him with, or for,
I'd probably fall asleep there, actually. Probably tired.
Okay. You fall asleep at the bar. 6 will stay there with you. But
Would
eventually...
Six,
What?
would Six clean the shit? Seeing that I'm fucking shit-faced drunk and passed out.
I don't think
feel
he
like
would.
That's something that Six would do.
I don't think he would.
You did it yourself. I don't think he would care. Because he sees it as your own fault.
Yeah, but Six is also a super nice guy.
Sam is
I start stacking things on Sam.
Okay.
Now that's something I can get behind, helping Zelfur stack things on Sam.
For the sake of brevity, the barkeep will let you guys take the little room upstairs if you'd like to sleep on the table or the tarmacs up there, whatever. This place isn't meant for sleeping, but there's a couch. He knows you guys. He knows you're the Bronze Toads. You kind of have a name here, so he'll allow you to sleep wherever. And
I
so
sleep on the bar. No, I'm kidding.
So the next morning you can all take your long rest.
I will do it just for you, just because you tell me to.
Okay. You all wake up to the smell of shit. Sam, you wake up with random things, objects stacked on top of you.
A lot of them.
Zelfur.
Whack.
And you all awake the next morning, probably rather early.
Sam would immediately clean the shit. Probably push it into the pit of grossness.
Now it smells even worse.
Okay. Yep. So you push the shit into the pit.
The shit pit.
It is now the shit pit.
The shit. Wait.
You dumbass.
Your horse is still just tied to the table. I assume you guys all assemble down here at some point again.
head
Durathil
down
did
there.
leave in the night.
Oh. Oh, Mr. Sam, you're alive.
Yeah, so are you, for the time being.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Kill me, big man?
Oh, I so fucking want to.
I hold out my arms. Well,
Well, what?
do it then.
Do it then.
Oh boy.
You can hear
Sam
him.
would summon his sword and just sit there.
You can hear him quickly sketching the Venn diagram of what's good and what's bad in this scenario.
He
Murder,
just prays to
hobo,
his
your
God.
teammate. I pray to mine. And probably don't get an answer.
Correct.
I'm probably being left on red again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, so am I.
This is correct.
Although mine's more not getting left on red, it's more connection issues, call dropping, you know?
Also correct.
So, Mr. Sam, is this how we're playing this? Are you just going to be an aggressive, in the words I've learned, douchebag?
What? You ripped my shirt
I didn't know
and
such
stacked
thing.
shit on top of me.
Percy helped.
Oh, I did. It was also me. It was fun.
I wanted to test something to see if I could shrink other people's articles of clothing.
Sam,
Well, if anyone's a douchebag, it's you. This shirt had a lot
Sam,
of sentimental meaning to me.
I'm not apologizing for stacking shit on you.
6 would say, listen, we're all assholes here. We know that. Can we get to what we're here for?
Oh, drugs, right? We're just buying lots of drugs.
Yep, absolutely. A bunch of drugs. Let's all get fucking high.
Sam would take off what's left of his shirt and then neatly fold it and put it in his
I
back.
thought it was like barely teared at the top.
It was a good 3-inch tear at the top.
Oof.
From the
Whack.
neck down, kind of past the shoulder.
Who would do such a thing?
Probably some asshole fish kid.
Hi.
Fish kid.
6 says, alright, so here's what we know. We know Zimmer isn't dead. We know he wants to kill us. We know the city is filled with rats. More than before, I guess. He said the castle is his. and we know that he knows where we are, and he knows what we're capable of. So what are we gonna
say
do?
We go to the castle.
And do what?
I didn't think
You
I'd
wanna
get
just-
this far.
Confront him there?
I mean,
I mean, if
As
you
much
said the
as I'd
castle
like
is
to
his, he
kill
might be
him
there.
again.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to kill him again, I don't think we'd be able.
Yeah, I have a feeling since he told us he had the castle, it's probably trapped to all hell.
Well, what could we do that he wouldn't anticipate?
the
Well-
obvious answer here is kill
Nothing
ourselves, but we don't need to do that.
If he knows where we are all the
Pull the
time,
gun
like he
up to
said,
head.
he might be listening to us right now.
Well,
We're totally not
Zimmer,
gonna
you're
try
a
to stop
bitch.
you. We totally surrender, Zimmer. I wink.
Totally.
The horse farts. Just its tail kind of flutters up.
I use
Sam has-
prestidigitation to make the smell of poop.
You don't have to use a
please
prestidigitation for
not?
that.
I direct the poop smell at Sam.
Sam, poop smell is just filling your nose.
Sam
You
punches
smell
Zelfer.
shit.
Are you gonna get up and punch him?
Yep.
Okay, roll to hit.
You're getting punched, kid.
Holy fuck. Okay, that's 8 bludgeoning damage. So Sam just gets up and quack right across your chin. Probably knocking you back quite a bit.
That wasn't very nice.
He says, cracking his jaw back into
Neither is
place.
Poop smell.
Well, maybe don't poop yourself.
Smell. You know, Sam, you did shit yourself
I
last night.
sit back down and
And whine and
Sam
pout.
says, "Fine, we will." Sam punches Zelfer.
Yep, me too.
Why
Wait,
is it?
you're punching him again?
Yeah,
You said you sat back down. Are you gonna sit right next to
yeah.
him?
And then I get up and I fucking punch him again.
Zelfer, what's your AC?
12.
Okay,
But
so
I'm gonna
you...
use a level 1 spell slot.
Oh my god. So you get back up, and as you go to punch him again, he just boom, your fist flies back against like a magic field.
That's
I go
not
and
very
sit back
nice.
down. I say, "Fine, we'll go to the fucking mill with the rats.
That's not.
I got something I need to do anyway."
What is what is something that he would not expect us to do?
I don't know, but I got something to do at the mill anyway.
Well, what's that?
That's personal.
Well, our friends are there, so I'd like to know before we just head back.
Yes, your friends will be fine.
That's not.
What I have to do is
friends.
personal to me.
Well, why wouldn't our friends be fine?
Sam,
Fucking
are you
no.
showing concern by any chance? On that face?
You're not gonna hurt the rats or destroy the building or something,
No.
right? Well, then, I suppose his business is his own.
I don't mind going back. Maybe there's another potion I can chug.
Well,
I don't know why we'd head back. I guess we could recover the sending.
there's no
Scroll.
point in going back currently.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't mind seeing Malcolm. He might have the scroll ready, but
Sam would pull Six aside and tell Six what he's gonna do.
okay. So Sam is gonna get up and beckon for Six to follow. Are you guys gonna let him just take Six off?
I'm gonna look at him like with a little bit of anger, like I'm gonna say we're a group. We should be making decisions as a group.
Six would say, I kind of agree, but I'd rather know if he won't tell anyone else. He looks at you, Zelford. Do you trust me?
I do trust you. The other one is a bit.
If it's something that I think would be detrimental to all of us, I will tell you all.
I nod.
Six nods and allows Sam to take him away. I'll take you to Secrets quick.
Take me to church.
All right, what do you tell Six?
Six 6. Sam tells 6 that he still has blood from various sources that he was going to offer to his demon patron.
Huh. Well, I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess it couldn't hurt, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I got
There's
nothing else.
Blood for answers, right? Maybe we could get some answers
Yep.
about Zimmer.
Well, blood for answers and blood for power, because he's now my patron.
Okay, yeah, that's your business.
But
Well, I really wish Jason was here because
can't think of anything else.
Okay, I suppose you're not hurting the rats. You're not doing anything. That's dangerous. I really feel
Yeah.
like you should tell the party though.
I don't trust Zelfer.
I don't think he would stop you. Honestly, he'd probably be on board with
No,
it.
I don't either. But I think he's overly aggressive and probably too bloodthirsty.
You just
be
got up and
too
punched him
into it.
twice.
Yeah, for the shitty comments. I'm not gonna kill the man.
Right, but perhaps calling him aggressive is a bit hypocritical.
No, you're right. But it is. I didn't say that I'm not aggressive.
That's fair.
So it's not hypocritical.
I suppose we all are.
But I just think that he's a little too bloodthirsty. He might be too on board with it.
Doesn't sound like a problem. Maybe it would be. You might be right. I'll let you keep it to yourself if you'd like. I'm fine with it, but
I'm sure he'll end up finding out as soon as I go into that cave.
yeah, I prefer you told them, but I'll leave it up to you. I do want this to be a group effort. But again, up to you. Okay? You gonna head back?
I had it.
After a
chicken
couple
butts.
minutes, they head back. And Six says,
I'm gonna offer blood to my patron.
as Six is like opening his mouth to say something, he's like, "Oh, yep, that's it."
Okay, dude. That's pretty gnarly.
It's pretty heteronormative of you.
Yeah, the statue down there that told us answers for blood. Maybe we can get something on Zimmer. I don't know.
What if that statue is Zimmer?
Well, then we're fucked.
Well, he
Remember, the
still
music box
offered
did have a
answers
snake.
for blood. It's still a deal. Maybe he'll give me something on himself.
Music
Maybe
box
he'll
did
lie
have a
to
snake.
you if Zimmer has any control over it. Maybe he'll give you false information and lead us into a trap.
Cool.
All right.
That most certainly is not cool, but okay.
I look at Percy and kind of make the eyes of, you know what I feel about this.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Percy, do you know what he feels about this?
I know the eyes of someone who goes ugh a lot, which I
Okay.
feel like is what he's doing.
Okay. Bess, anything to add?
Did you just bazinga me?
I think you should just be listening intently.
Okay. Sure.
I believe that our next step has to be something.
That he wouldn't expect. I'm sure he
Yes.
wouldn't expect this.
So that's it. We're just gonna do one thing and hope it works for us.
That's all I got. I don't know what else to do. That's all I can do that he wouldn't expect.
Well, I'd ask my demon god, but it also happens to be the demon god he works for. And holy shit, I think I'm the inside man. Kind of starts shaking. They're like, what? Because that would explain a lot of it, wouldn't it?
Oh, well, maybe while I'm doing my thing, you can see if you can't
Just wash your soul.
get her to not leave you on red.
Okay, I slam my head into the table.
Exactly what I was talking about.
Okay, this is epic.
Okay, whack.
Mhm.
As I vanish.
You don't.
Oh, that just hurt. I
You
get
close
up,
your
I-
eyes and concentrate for a second. Nothing.
I kind of sit up, rub my forehead. Okay, I'm gonna focus on my mage hand because
Okay.
it's a spell I get directly from Dendar. It's one of the spells I get from that.
Uh-huh.
I start focusing on it and making mage hand.
You can make mage hand.
Interesting.
Yes.
Now I have an idea. If let's say I just scorching ray 3 people in the bar, maybe she'll respond to me again.
Zephyr, no.
There's no one here other than the bartender, and you can't kill him because he gives us good booze.
All right.
He gives he very intently listening. You realize he's been listening this whole time. He gives you a nod.
I go, okay.
I got your back, buddy.
So the next
Gives you a thumbs
time
up.
people walk into the bar, we just slaughter them.
He shakes his head vigorously.
I nod at him vigorously.
You're
can't do that.
You're gonna kill our good bar patrons, customers.
We don't make money off this bar. He makes money off this bar.
He nods again.
Well, I don't. I'm running out of ideas.
Me too. And that's why I suggested the mill. As much as I really don't want to do it.
Well, then let me do it.
I have a deal. I mean, you can make another deal with him, but I currently have a deal with him.
Yes, but Mr. Sam, you have an afterlife waiting.
No, my afterlife has been stripped from me.
All right, you have a chance to have an afterlife for you. At one point, you
I
know,
would like to do it just for answers for my own sake as well.
Well, how am I supposed to argue with that? Percy, like, Mr. Percy, how? Like, actually, how do I argue with that?
Listen, man. Yep,
There we go.
for sure.
Okay.
I think that we've spent enough time bickering back and forth and do something. So I'm going to start walking towards the door.
Same.
Hopefully, by the time I reach,
Ty Clyde.
you guys can come to a decision.
I nod. I get up and start pushing my chair towards the pit.
Okay. You,
I untie Clyde and lead him
you,
to
you
the
guys can
door.
see the barkeep looking at him as he's doing this and just waving his hands around like no.
I stop and look at him and go, please?
No.
2 gold. I hold up 2 gold pieces.
He shakes his head.
3 gold?
He shakes his head.
3 gold and 2 copper.
He rolls his
Wow,
eyes.
that's a deal breaker.
Well, that's not a no, so I start pushing the chair again.
The rest of you see him like sigh and just bury his face in his hand.
I push the chair in the pit.
Okay.
I go, I'm sorry, there's really no controlling him.
He holds out his hand to you, Zelfer.
I hand him the 3 gold and 1 copper.
He does the like the command motion, like folding his fingers back.
Come on, don't jip the man.
That's what he agreed to.
You said 2.
The barkeep nods.
I hand him a 2nd copper.
He smiles, pockets it, and then gives you like the shoe motion.
I blow him a kiss and walk away.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the mill.
Again.
Back to the mill. Okay. For the sake of brevity, once more. It's the same. You know you're being watched, but again, nothing is attacking you exactly. And somebody roll me a d12.
I'm done rolling d12s.
Anybody. Okay. It's lightly raining. Surprise, surprise. All right. So I'll just bring you guys back in.
Hey, it's Washington.
So early morning, you guys arrive at, you'd guess around 9-ish. You guys arrive, and Malcolm is asleep at his desk, actually.
Is Gerd there?
Gerd
What
is
does
there.
it smell like?
I look at Gerd.
It
Ooh,
smells
bitch.
like rats. You smell a lot of rats and some blood.
Hmm.
Do I see her sniffing?
Probably.
I make it smell like poop.
And it smells like poop now.
I
my
would
God.
cough and plug my nose.
I instantly get rid of it and smile.
I'd probably search around wondering where the poop smell was coming from. Not knowing that you did it.
Sam would go to the pit.
Okay, Sam's just moving right to the pit. Is anyone following?
I'll follow him at about approximately 2 feet and 16 inches.
Thanks. All right, so Sam moves over to the pit.
Sam
You guys follow.
first dumps his bloods.
You dump your blood into the cauldron.
Yeah. I
Okay.
got like three things of blood.
Sure.
So I dump it in, and then I ask Zelfer if I could borrow his ritual dagger.
I don't think it's for this demon.
Was it not the one that you got here?
I'm pretty sure the ritual dagger is the one I got from Zimmer's house.
Sam, can you remind me exactly how much blood you had?
I had a canteen of dust troll blood, a cork bottle of spider blood, some carrion crawler blood, and a canteen of Zimmer blood.
Okay.
We've had that blood for forever.
Dump it all in. And as you do so, the cauldron glows slightly.
I also summon my sword, and I cut my hand and I dump my own blood in.
How much?
Probably enough to feel pretty woozy.
Enough to feel woozy. That's a lot of blood.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say for you, that's gonna be 20 HP worth if you want to feel woozy from blood loss. So you're a hardy guy.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys watch. It's gonna take him a couple minutes of just bleeding his hand into this cauldron. Is anyone gonna do anything as he does so?
Best would tell him to stop.
I'll walk up next to him
Don't worry about me.
and pull out my own ritual dagger and do the same.
Bess is calling for you guys to stop.
Stop! Why would you? Oh.
After
Percival walks
after
up
I'm
and
done
gently covers
bleeding,
Beth.
What was
Wait,
that?
I go to
Isaac?
the statue after I'm done bleeding.
Oh, sorry.
Percival.
Was gonna walk up and gently cover Beth's eyes.
Okay.
Aw.
He covers your
And
eyes.
touch her butt slightly.
What a
Oh,
gentleman.
well.
Oh,
No.
oh, please no.
Zelfer, for you, are you also going until you feel woozy?
I am going until Sam tells me to stop.
Okay.
Does
I'll
Sam
keep
know
an eye
that?
out on him.
I go, say when!
Sam, I think Sam would probably know that he just wouldn't stop. So I'd keep an eye on him after he starts like looking a little pale.
He starts looking a little pale after he takes about 14 points.
I tell him to stop.
I do it about 2 seconds longer.
And all the while, okay, so put 15 points off. All the while, as you guys are doing this, the cauldron is filling up, and slowly the light becomes brighter. And it's kind of a dim glow at this point, like actually illuminating the room ever so slightly.
How much blood's in there?
There's a fair amount of blood. It's a deep cauldron.
I go talk to the statue.
See, now you're gonna. This was a while ago, but I remember this mark I made. Didn't you guys fucking knock the statue down?
Yep. No,
Yeah.
the statue's there.
We knocked the ground down.
The statue is magical and just floated there.
You said, yeah, it wouldn't leave.
That's correct. I was just okay. I needed a reminder. Thank you. So the statue's just floating there above the ground, over this chasm,
Correct.
and you're just gonna walk up to the statue.
Yeah, I'd probably close my eyes and try and talk to it.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm
Are my eyes
standing.
still covered?
You're Percy. Are they?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Are my eyes still covered?
Oh. Well, after they stopped bleeding, I would have uncovered them.
Yep. And you would open your eyes to see a glow coming from this cauldron now.
Ew.
I am standing now 4 feet and 6 inches away.
Okay. Six is gonna come up behind you guys and just kind of keep an eye on you, make sure nothing happens. Okay. So Sam, you're just
In his head.
I'm going to softly put my hand on
Calling out
Sam's
to it.
shoulder. It's kind of
okay.
I'm here thing.
Okay. Okay. To Secret Secrets we go. Okay. All right. So, Sam and Zelfer. As you guys stand there, you've bled into the statue, or into the statue's cauldron. The statue floating there above this deep, dark chasm. Sam, you're standing right in front of it. You close your eyes and just concentrate in the moment. Zelfer, you do something similar with your hand on Sam's shoulder. Suddenly, you're both in. You're still there where you were. You can feel your body. You can feel yourselves there. But you feel a presence now.
Sam says, "We've offered you blood. What is it worth?"
And Sam, as you go to say this out loud, the words don't come out, but you can both hear them in your heads.
Oh, this is spooky, Mr. Sam.
You hear in your head.
I think the word pineapples, but I do not say it.
Welcome back.
Sam says nothing.
I didn't lick the statue this time.
Good.
Miss my boy
I
here.
asked him a question.
And that question was?
I said, "We've offered you blood.
Mhm.
What is it worth?"
As I've told you before, blood for answers. Ask, and perhaps you'll receive an answer you like. If the blood is not enough, you might receive a partial answer.
How can we stop Zimmer?
Define stop.
How can we get him out of Direwood for good?
How do we kill Zimmer?
One question.
How
Kill
do we
or
get rid
stop?
of him? Stop. How do we stop him?
The box.
The music box?
The box. The boxes are your key. There are 7.
Noted. Holy fuck.
7 boxes. 1 man. 1 death.
Hey, I've seen this movie. It's like Barry Jotter or something like that.
Now, unless you'd like to bleed yourselves for me a little more, I believe
I'll
our
do it.
exchange is done.
I'll do it.
How much do I
I'll
have to
offer
bleed
you blood for power.
for another question?
Oh, adventurous are you?
I'm desperate.
How much blood for another question?
Depends on the question.
Can I tell you it now and you will give me my answer? For how much blood?
Asking how much blood will give
No,
you
that's not
an
the question. That's not the question.
That is a question.
That's not the question I
I
want.
work with a strict rule set.
The question,
Demon's got a point.
he does have a point. I'll give him that. The question I wish to ask is Percy my flesh and blood?
An interesting one.
I try to leave this realm and go cut myself.
You're able
I
to
don't-
you're able to leave easily enough. It's as soon as you open your eyes, you're kind of out of that
Oh.
weird space.
Whack! I go and cut myself.
Sam, do you also open
I
your
ask
eyes?
him how much blood for power.
The answer to that question would cost you more blood.
Very well.
Okay.
I open my eyes.
Okay, you both open your eyes. I'm going to take you back for a moment. So you guys, the rest of you, the other three of you actually, watch as they kind of stand there with their eyes closed for a moment, quite still. The statue does nothing. It just hovers there in the air.
Menacingly.
And after a minute, he was just standing there. After a minute, they both open their eyes and walk back to the cauldron. And six is like, oh, well, what happened? What's going on? Guys?
I just cut my hand open.
Again?
I bleed more.
Yep.
You guys watch as they just start cutting themselves again.
Oh, jeez.
I look at Sam and go, Switchies, I cut you, you cut me?
Sure.
Switchies!
Jesus Christ. I'm assuming it's the I'll tell you more if you donate more blood to my cause.
Something like that.
I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Are you guys' penises getting bigger or something? Let me get in on this.
Damn.
How
Saving
pale are
throw.
they?
They're both rather pale already.
Whack.
Robert, you're rude.
Why do you keep saying that?
Okay,
It's part of my vernacular.
Sam, you
Yes.
can.
Pass out instantly.
How much are you try to quantify to me in any words other than hit points? How much you're going to bleed, both of you, unless the
Probably
others are
same
going to
amount
stop
that I
you.
already bled. Maybe even slightly more than what I already bled.
I'd probably bleed about equal to what I've bled before.
Okay.
Hold on, I don't mean to be a joy kill, but I am needing to go to the sleeps pretty soon.
Okay. So, Sam, take another 20. Zelfer, another 15.
If I
Mine
want
was
to
gonna be
do,
slightly more than what I already did.
Then do another 25. But I'll need you to roll another con save.
I want to cast Cure Wounds for both of them, but I don't know how to do that at any different level.
Okay.
What's 47 minus 25?
12.
No.
22.
Clara, if you wanted to give them cure wounds, you could. Do you have the spell in Roll20? Like it's set up to do? No, I don't think you do. What I would just have you do, find out how many die plus what you would roll. So I believe it's a D8, yeah.
Yeah.
So you would just whatever level you're casting it at, that many D8 plus your spell casting modifier, and just do /roll, 3D8 plus 7 or whatever it is for you in the chat.
Okay.
Clara is a beautiful person.
So you're gonna walk up
Aw.
while they're both bleeding. Are you gonna heal them
So is
both?
Bess.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 spell slots. I gotta figure out.
You're just giving them
3d8
more
plus
bleed fuel.
4. Okay, so if I need to
We
do
need it.
3d8 plus 4, how would I put that in here? I'm sorry.
Literally-
/roll space 3d8 plus 4.
Space 3d8 plus 4.
Yep.
Correct.
And you're casting it once for each of them.
Yeah.
And do it again. Who was that for?
Jesse.
Okay, Sam, you gain 21 hit points back. However, the wooziness of the blood loss does not go away. And oh wow, well done. Okay, Zelfer, you get 23 back. Same deal. Both of you are healing, but you still feel quite woozy. I'll tell you now, you feel like if you did this one more time, you might just pass out regardless.
Okay.
You guys probably shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, I've got the plan.
Sam would do it one more time.
A plan for what?
Motherfucker.
I head towards the statue. I close my eyes.
Sam, are you actually going to bleed more?
Yeah, he doesn't think that he bled enough for what he wants.
Roll a con save. I'm telling you right now, DC's high. You start bleeding into it again as Bess is sitting there, like trying to. She had to touch you for this, so she's right next to you, and she's telling you, this isn't a good. And you drop. And blood is pouring onto the ground.
What a
Can I roll a
dumbass.
medicine check to stabilize him?
Put it
Yes.
in the bucket.
Or would that just be a...
Just a medicine. Yep, medicine skill check.
I do that from my character sheet.
Yep. The skills tab, and then the dice next to the medicine.
Does that mean that I just bled another 43 points worth of blood?
No. Cure wounds cures wounds. It doesn't generate blood per se.
Does it
Okay.
generate wounds?
You're able to close up the wound, stop him from bleeding, but he is out cold and pale as shit.
Just give me a cookie. I'll be fine.
Give him some water and crackers. He'll be all right.
Give him a granola bar. Wait.
Okay, Zelfer, I'm gonna take you back to Secret Secrets for another minute, as you're going back over, unless anyone's stopping him.
I might. Do I have spare the dying? I'm trying to check now.
You can tell he's stable.
Oh, okay, good. That's it then.
Okay.
Dude, this Twitch update looks fine as hell.
All right. You're back there once again. You feel yourself in the same space, but at the same time not. And the presence returns.
Quite a display.
Is he my brother?
I'll answer your question with a question. Do you believe he's your brother?
Yes, because some crazy lady said he was.
I'll repeat what you said. Some crazy lady said he was.
Yes. So is that a no? Is that?
That's a different question.
I asked if he was my brother, and you didn't give me an answer.
I answered you. As much as the blood you gave me.
Well, can we count Sam's blood?
I am.
No, fucker.
I will reiterate my answer. A crazy lady. Do you believe?
All right. I guess that's fair. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Have a good day. I open my eyes.
Okay. All right.
Good news, Percy.
Oh boy. Why
You don't have
me?
to kill me.
Okay.
I have my thumb up.
But what if I want to?
Well, I can't stop you. You're probably stronger than me in terms
That's
of
fair.
physical. He says you're not. He says it was a crazy lady in the woods. Why would we listen to her?
That's fair. But everybody else also said that.
Well, I trust the big statue man more than other people.
Fair. Very well.
All right. Is he okay?
No, he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's fine.
I poke him.
Six says, I hope the answers you got were worth it. That was pretty stupid.
What do you know about stupid?
I know a lot about stupid. I've done plenty of it.
I'm stupid. Want to do me?
Maybe later.
I don't
Anyway,
think
we
he
should
ever
get
said
Sam. No, yeah, he probably wouldn't. He just kind of dodges that and says, "We should probably get Sam somewhere, safer."
Oh, I can't carry him.
Neither can I, but I can
I
Can
try.
I cast Cure Wounds again
Okay,
at level 3 again? Or can I do that? What am I supposed
I will. Yeah, mark off
God, this is a
Cure
this
Wounds
is
spell
such a
slot.
nice girl.
Sam, you're not gonna actually heal any, but this does kind of bring some of the flushness back to you. And
Wait, what?
you
Does he wake up?
mark off a spell slot. You're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right
Do
now.
I need to roll for it still?
No, because you're not actually gonna be healing him any. But you see the color return to his face a little bit, and Sam, your eyes blink open.
Nice.
Oh, Sam. He said sorry. Doesn't got an answer for you.
I'll go to the statue.
Okay.
And I'll close my eyes and talk to the crazy statue.
Okay. Before we get to that, is there anything anyone else would like to do?
I'd like to throw rocks at the statue.
Okay. Tink, 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 tink.
Bess might try to stop Sam from walking closer to the statue. Last time they were walking towards it, they were bleeding. She'd be like, "Stop! Don't!" It's just,
It's the statue. The statue doesn't hurt us. It's us hurting us. Or in this case, Sam hurting me. I hurt Sam.
Six says,
But
I
you shouldn't
I
be
actually
doing
agree.
that.
Maybe we should give it a rest, guys.
What do you think, Mr. Sam?
I had the one more question. And that's all. That's all for me. That's all I can take.
I suppose a success. I guess you can ask it, but don't do any more bleeding, please.
Yeah, let's
No more
cut the
bleeding.
bleeding down to 0.
I prick my finger on my blade, and
I
I look
think
at
I'm fucking joking. I'm kidding.
I look at Percy.
And then Percy just jumps over the.
Yeah, fuck you and your joke. All right, you're back there again.
He asks if he can get powers, or if the demon will give him powers for his blood.
That question would require more blood. All that you bled has been used.
By him? He's not. You're not even his patron. You're my patron.
That is correct. Answers for blood. That's the rule. Who asks
I'll
the
be your
question?
champion.
Not in the rules.
I think we need to make it in the rules now. I'll be your champion or whatever the fuck. But I need the power to stop Zimmer.
You think you're worth my championhood?
I think I am.
We'll see.
Sam opens his eyes.
Okay.
Will you leave my feet alone?
Sam opens his eyes. What are you guys doing?
No, I won't leave your feet alone.
I would say
I am
for the
throwing
sake
rocks.
okay, for the sake of wrapping up, if you guys would like to figure out what you're going to be doing next session, what are your wrapping up notes here?
Well, I believe Mr. Sam. We need to find a box, correct?
7 of them.
What is success? A
Oh, yeah,
box?
we
What's going on with the
relayed
box?
Information to the party.
No, I want you guys to tell them.
There's boxes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, you can't just say we relay to the party.
Yes,
I want you to
and
say.
then I was going on. You just didn't let me finish. As I was saying, there are 7
Interruption!
boxes. 6
Interruption! Okay, I'm kidding. Go on. Sorry.
Hey, Sam, how many boxes are there?
Fuck you. We don't relay shit. The demon says that our key is the boxes, like the one that we saw earlier, but he says that there's 7 of them. I don't know what he means
Like the one
by
that
the
Zimmer
key
held?
is the boxes. Yes.
Well, we find the boxes.
I
Okay,
don't
step
know
one.
what's the deal with the boxes, but there's 7 of them.
Step 1, find 7 boxes. Step 2, figure out how boxes work. Step 3, profit.
Something like that.
And then step 86 is we kill Zimmer.
Yep, specifically 86, because I don't think we're anywhere near it.
Yes, we've got a lot of ways to go. And at one point, someone has to fall in love with Mr. Sam.
Jesus.
Sounds good to me.
So, where is the party going next? What are you doing next?
Shit.
Just for my sake for next session so I can have an easier time prepping.
I'm getting my spell from Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bring up the map?
Map.
Map!
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
There's your map.
Okay. So, we are currently here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, where do we think the next box is going to be?
I don't know, but what about the Mages Guild? Have we been there yet?
Once. We have to go back eventually. We have to
Have
tell.
I been there yet?
To the tower? No.
Okay. So here's the list, and I'm gonna start.
Yeah,
things
the
we-
party hasn't told you that while you were gone, they went to the Mages Guild tower.
We need to inform Queen of Thieves of the tower. All right. That's something we need to do.
Sam, you have no idea what he's talking about.
But what I say is we go from here. We make sure this is clear, then I think we go with what Mr. Sam said and we head back to the Cloaked Rangers.
Nice.
For what?
Be long travels, but
For
should
what?
probably inform the commander of what's going on.
We are gonna go there to talk to the Queen of Thieves, and maybe we should ask Malcolm about boxes. Basically, I want us to get as much information on these boxes as possible. Describe them to people. Talk about them. Get it out there that maybe we can find them. Someone has to see these things. Bess, you saw the box, right? The music box thing?
I have an idea, and it might be stupid. Is there a snake statue near us?
No idea.
Near you in the
Like,
basement?
In the building?
No.
Damn.
Bess, you saw the box, right? That box he carried with him.
Clara?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you see the magical box thing that Zimmer had with him?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
I hand her a piece of parchment and my quill. Can you try to draw it to your best of your ability?
I would try. Do
Okay.
I need to...
I need a history and a performance check.
Okay. Hang on.
She just draws a square on the parchment.
I'll fucking kick someone's ass.
It's a box.
You said history?
History and performance.
Performance history. Well, fuck. Well, fuck.
I also probably haven't held up any writing utensil.
For a long time, yeah.
It's definitely a square on a piece of paper.
It is she draws a metallic box. It's not great. It's basically a box shape. All that she's able to remember is that he played with the side, so she makes some scribbles on the side as well.
Well, Mr. Sam, do you have a better drawing of it that you can make?
Probably not, but I don't see the problem of giving it a try.
Okay, why don't you also make those 2 checks?
I am also going to try to make it, but with minor illusion in my hand.
Okay, then you can make the same 2 checks.
These aren't going to be... Wow. And I am so bad with both of those.
Okay, so here's what Sam, Zelfer, you try to produce best you can, like a minor illusion of this little music box. You remember the snake, and Sam, he remembers exactly what the side looked like, and together you guys are able, with Sam's surprising artistic ability, it's not amazing, but like you produce
Very surprising.
You produce a sketch that you're fairly confident is, reminiscent of this box. There's like a little knob on the side, and there's a little coiled snake in the center, and it's an open metallic box.
And with the sketch, can I replicate it with my minor illusion?
You can replicate the sketch to the best of your ability.
Making it 3D more and kind of spinning it?
Yeah, you can do your best. It's
Okay.
To the best of your knowledge, it's pretty accurate.
I look at it at the party. With this, we can get answers.
Sounds
We
good.
hope, but I don't think there's any better option.
So, Mr. Sam, mark out which places you think would be the best to check for it and get information.
Hang on. That's all I can think of.
Mr. Percy,
I'm sorry, what?
where do you think we should check to try to get information about these boxes?
My idea, which kind of sounds stupid now that I've thought about it a little, is what if we went back to some of the snake statues and busted them open?
Well, that actually...
Haven't we already tried that?
Yeah, we have. Didn't work.
So let's try harder. Now we have more spells.
Fuck it. No harm in trying.
Do you guys remember where a snake statue is?
No.
In the basement of Zimmer's house.
In the basement of Zimmer's house, there's one where those two,
I think
where
there
we
might
got
have been one in
locked
the
up and
castle.
Six shoved his entire bed. There's
Okay.
one down there. I want to say there was one in the dust plane, but I don't think there was.
Oh, there was.
I'd want to say that there's one in the castle, but I'm not sure.
Was
Okay.
there one in the Mage's Tower?
No.
All right.
All right. Well, we definitely know there's one in Zimmer's house, so
Yep.
So that is your plan for
That's-
next session?
maybe that's what he'll never expect.
probably
Is for us
about
to
the
go
best-
fucking knock on his door.
Best that we got.
All right. We will end then. Next time you guys will go talk to Malcolm, and then go hunting for these boxes after talking to the Cloaked Rangers and hopefully to the Queen if you can find her.
Sweet.
Talk-
All right.
Talk range.
Thank you guys
I'm
for the
going
session. I
sleep.
will try harder to kill you next time.